Hello, everyone. Welcome back to What We Do in Barovia. I'm Matt. I'll be your DM this morning. And we are not in grave danger this morning, it seems.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yay.
Oh, we're not in imminent peril for once. Well, at least for now. We'll find out later, but everyone's really tired after that last session. Everyone was very injured. And everyone, including myself, was very stressed, but we got through it in the end. And now we're here. Now we're in the aftermath portion of the adventure. So before we get started into that, I'm going to start in reverse order today. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thanks for having me back after the bullshit that I pulled last week. Hey, I'm Ash and I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on all the social media platforms. You can find me over at Hexes and Vexes annoying Emily, especially this Thursday, where I'm joining her Dead Channel cast. You can also find me over at the Law Rights, DMing A Tale of Two Queens and playing in Sword of the Skulls. My Halloween costume is a person who can be trusted to consume media at a normal rate and not become hyperfixated. I'm also dressed as a liar.
Nice.
That's
I made
very
this.
well played.
Nice.
man.
That's it.
All right, Elliot, how you doing?
Good. Hi, everyone. I'm Elliot. I am a silly little guy on the internet. I make things, videos, and other stupid little content. I made a brownie video
Hey,
because...
Do not disparage your shit. Stop it.
Yeah, stop picking on my friend.
Stop it right now.
I mean, I made a brownie, like a brownie and a mug video the other day because I was just like, why not?
And it looked delicious, and it made me want to make it. So influencer status achieved.
Yeah, idiot.
I want to eat a
Only we're
brownie
allowed
after
to bully
that.
you. You
All
big
right,
dumb
well,
idiot.
yeah.
Stop being rude to my friend.
Dumb, stupid idiot.
Stop being so skilled at what you do.
Yeah. You big dumb idiot. Okay, what were you saying?
I forget. You can find me everywhere at 8-Bit Elliot. That's it. I make I make silly little stuff.
Our love is aggressive and intense and a little bit bit sarcastic.
I hate you.
That's all I got.
All right, let's go around to Saz. How can we bombard you today?
I don't know. Hi. I'm
Shut up,
Saz.
you're
That's the
awesome.
Meeple. Fine, I'll be quiet. I'm the resident dice goblin and producer over at Meeples and Dragons, where we play D&D, and I've actually been remembering to stream my video game nonsense.
Oh.
I've got the Ashes of Creation Alpha 2 at the moment, so when their servers are behaving and not being DDoS'd into oblivion, I will be over there playtesting that. And I'm also building a shit ton of dice advent calendars, so if you like dice, I got lots of them. Want to have some fun in December, come and get one. That's me.
And confirm.
You don't have
really
to
good.
wait for December. Just
No, you don't
life
have
hack.
to, but,
you don't
you know.
have to. You can buy 12 of them and just have one dice set every 25 days. Probably have to buy 13 of them to
That would be
get like a
pretty
full
cool.
year.
All right, last but certainly not least, Ren, how you doing?
Hey.
You got me just then. I genuinely thought I was on mute for a hot second as you slowly turned to the camera, and I went, oh no, not again.
Not again.
I'm doing fantastic.
Why
Why
is
am I
that?
doing fantastic? That's a great question that none of you were asking. Well, this is not important. My name's Ren. I do stuff online on the internet all the time, forever and ever. Amen. Ayat Proot. Not that you know what that means. I stream 5 days a week, Wednesday to Sunday, usually is what I do, but I've been doing it a lot more because I have an addiction to fun and monster hunting. So that's kind of like my whole mamba jamba. That's what I do. I do a little bit of D&D here and there. Currently recording, well, not currently, well, sort of. Oh yeah, we're recording now. But that's not what I'm talking about. Doing some other stuff in Castleton, and some other productions. Daggerheart with Project Medusa as well. I do whatever the hell I want. And if you want to show up, you've written _Vixen anywhere, and you'll see me in that place, probably. If you don't, I don't know how the hell you got there.
I gotta point out, did you say art just then, like from Destiny?
Yeah.
I'm fucking all over that.
And then Proot is actually an emote from my channel. It's 2 feet praying. So it's
Okay.
It's
I got
praying
half of it.
feet, so it's Proot because it's a foot.
Yeah,
When
no,
you
I
pray,
get you.
it's a praying foot Proot. Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It should be Proot, but it doesn't. That doesn't roll off the tongue. So.
Oh yeah, Proot. Yeah, I get it.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm a loser. Anyway, D&D guys, let's play some fucking D&D.
Yeah. All right. So, last bit of housekeeping. As you know, we have a wonderful sponsor for this stream, Wootforge. They make quality ttrpg gaming products over in Perth. We're using locally, ethically sourced wood. You can see a couple of our players are grabbing their stuff out right now. Saz has got the laser engraved box over there. Ash is holding up their collectible coin. Saz was the spell tracker. And you can get some really cool stuff over there and score yourself a 10% discount when you use the code SweetRoll. So please head over there. This is an affiliate link, so it kicks back to us a little bit. No extra cost to you, and buy some really cool stuff from them. We have a bunch of things here. You'll see my DM screen that they made coming up at the charity event I'm running in, 3 weeks. It's running at me fast. So, yeah, check it out. Have a good time. And if you want a custom order, let them know, because they can sort you out. Let them know we sent you. And then, the other thing, for this game specifically, we burned a lot of luck last time. Players, why did we burn a lot of luck?
Because we were too good at our jobs.
You're too good at your jobs. Well, in saying that,
we
Sorry.
fought some hags, and won, and didn't take any damage. The only person who took damage was Rin from falling damage after she punched the floor out, and Irina, who is a weak
I can
little
think of at least 2 other
hubris baby, who was like, nah, I got this, and then immediately got eviscerated by a hag and died on the spot like an idiot.
Yeah, we got one of those Mat 20 situations, and she got 1 hit, like completely, utterly insta-killed. And then we had to sort that out. It involved a very large portion of our luck, but we did some role play, and we rolled those dice, see what happened, and she is thankfully in some fashion alive. But yes, your subs and bits of 300 or more contribute to luck, which the party can use on advantage, or in this situation, a very big moment in the story that we wanted to achieve. So thank you for all of that if you have subscribed before, and consider subscribing further to enable them to continue to either fumble through this or win successfully and not take damage even more.
We got to sort of meet the Raven Queen, so that was cool.
Yeah. Nick
Am I
was
the
like,
only person who's taken damage in a fight so far? Because I got sideswiped by a wolf
I think so.
I think so.
at like the very first, and then no one else.
so no
Yeah,
one.
and Matt crit on you too.
So what I'm hearing is no one's taken any damage in 6 episodes, and I need to rectify that. Okay, sweet.
Mhm.
So it was really funny because Saz and I, on the back of the very successful game that we had last week,
Yeah.
we played D&D with Promi on Sunday night. We fought werewolves and we got fucking eviscerated. Me and Emily got fucking eviscerated.
Mhm.
Emily was unconscious thrice. I was unconscious twice. I rolled 2 nat 20 death saves, and like my character's just spiteful and refuses to die, so it made sense. But I rolled 2 fucking nat 20s. But it was just
Show off.
the absolute high of we beat hags without taking any damage, to oh my god, we're a massive party struggling against a couple of werewolves. It was night and day. It was gorgeous.
That's amazing.
It was beautiful.
You like cut out the tongue of the hag.
Mhm.
Can't cast verbal
Just-
components, verbal spells if you don't have. Look, you can also according
Also-
to YouTube, shove your tongue in their mouth, but it doesn't
Your French tongue a
Work
hag
for
to
the
stop and spellcasting. Is that what I'm hearing?
doesn't work as well for the character I'm playing.
You can't cast shit, bit.
Well, we've got a bard, so Elliot, viable backup strategy if we start losing to Strahd.
Yep.
Yep. Just start throwing copious amounts of money, make him god, and then you can just be like,
Oh yeah, that reminds us, chat. If we get $100 million donation, Mosh
I feel like
is
the number
immortal.
gets bigger and bigger every time.
It does.
It does. I can't remember what we started at.
I think it was like I don't even remember, but it's funny.
Maybe it was 100,000. I don't know. If you donate anywhere between 100,000 and $100 million, Mosh
We can
gets
guarantee.
Mosh gets immortality, and we get paid $10 to be here.
And to be honest, I'm probably gonna need that. So
Probably. Yeah.
I need that $10. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't need the immortality. I need the $10.
Yes, I am not
I agree.
unleashing
I got no money for
177,000
chicken
channel
nuggets,
points.
man. I got no money for chicken nuggets.
That was my favorite vine.
Same.
Oh man. Okay, so you want to play some D&D?
Yes.
No, actually, I think I might leave. Goodbye, everybody.
Alright, see you later.
Bye.
All right, so
Bye.
so now Rin's gone. We're just gonna we just gotta
All right, motherfucker.
yeah, nothing's happening. Yeah, what? Nothing's happening.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what were
Yep,
you
you're
going to
walking
say?
down the
You wanna fight?
road, down
Yep.
the Vallaki. Anyway, so what a lovely day this is to. Oh, you didn't. Oh, hold on. We're in the night still because we didn't rest. The windmill crumbled at old Bone
Is it
Grinder
raining?
after. Sorry. Oh yeah,
Isn't
and
it
it is
raining?
it is raining, and the realm has kind of reacted to what was going on there. Yes. So
And also, we have 2 children with us.
and you've got 2 children, and you've also got 2 kids, and then you've
Just
also
buried
got
Joanna.
You've just buried
And
Joanna.
I stole Joanna's shovel as well.
Is Huey the
Yes, you
Raven
did.
around? Are we completing this ensemble with a bird?
Huey did fly away earlier because they didn't want to deal with you dying at a windmill.
Fair enough. Smart on their part.
Because they basically were like, "Don't say I didn't warn you," and they just flew off.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Fair enough. Okay, so you know that you've got a pretty arduous journey ahead of you. If you can see your map there, that Bone Grinder is most of the way to Vallaki. However, knowing the scale of this map, it's still going to take you, because you have to wind your way around the road, at least, I think that's about 6 to 8 hours of walking travel.
Mm.
If you're
Is
going at a
Vallaki
safe
on
pace.
the little lake, or
Yeah, so
is it-
let me just pull up the map for the audience. No, that's the wrong one. So if you were to see it over here, Vallaki is just this kind of like little lake town over here in the middle, just under the lake. There's like a little T intersection.
Oh, the little T intersection.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So just there is Vallaki itself. Now,
And we are.
and you are over at Bone Grinder, which is this over here.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
kinda,
there's the gates that we came through. Okay.
Yes, those are the gates
Yep,
there
cool.
with the big squeaky gate that opened.
So I think as we're making our way through down the road, Yuria is once again just in the map, right? Still trying to make heads or tails of it, and I think as she's kind of gotten more accustomed to the land in the little bits that they have traveled, looks up towards Calestis and the gang, because she's definitely at the back, and just kind of shouts to the group, "If we cut through the forest, we can turn a 5-mile journey into 2.
We are not going through the forest with these children.
And after what just happened, do we have the resources?
There is a small branch in the road. It's half a mile.
I'm deferring to you lot because we We just did that, but I agree that this road is not kind to us either way.
This is a matter of, do we risk being out on the road in the middle of the night for 6 more hours than we need to? Or do we take a half-a-mile trip through this forest, expedite it as much as we can? We're in danger either way.
I mean,
We're in
last
danger either
time
way.
we stepped off the road, there was a dead body of exactly you. So I
was more
I am
off
more
to the
in
road
favor.
than anything, but sure.
am more in favor of staying on the road.
Yeah, we also saw the specter of a dead fucking something on the road. Thank God that didn't fucking attack us, right?
This is also true.
I hear both arguments, but I think expediency is our best bet here.
You just want to go through the small bit of the forest, not the big long.
There's a small section to the forest. It's about a half a mile long.
I'm okay with that. If everybody else is.
If we run, we could be in and out of that in 5 minutes.
20-minute adventure.
I can carry the kids. No harm will come to them.
Well, if everyone else is, I'm sticking with the group. So if everyone else is going through the forest, I guess I have no choice.
Are we really that opposed? Just throwing out ideas. We're all walking down the road as this is happening.
Yeah.
Assuming. Colossus, you seem pretty opposed to it. Think we could do half a mile?
With regular travel pace, we could do it. If we're going slow, we could be more alert or try go quietly. Don't let my decision influence. I have Irina in my arms, so I'm not very useful. I think
I don't like it.
You gave us 6 health from memory. Sorry, Ash.
Yeah, it was 6 plus the 1 from being. So she's got 7 hit points. So she's almost back to full. If she's got a noble stat block of 9 hit points, she's almost at full health.
Actually, you're not. It's Mark. I was just having a little nap. I think I can walk myself now. I feel great. Thank you, Callistus. What's my
I
right
don't
here?
like it, but
I don't like it either. But is it better to be? We were told not to be out at night. It is the middle of the fucking night. Do we risk it or not?
Anyone can roll an insight check if you would like about the night
Sure.
and the realm
I'll
of.
roll an insight, sure.
Oh, Mosh. Yep.
22. Wait,
What'd you get?
So
23.
So Matt, tell me what Mosh knows about the nighttime in Barovia on a natural 20.
It's more of not specifically what you know about the night or your intuition and feelings about said night. Well, I thought this was the opposite. I thought you're laughing at your nat 1 being like on character, but Mosh has a fucking moment.
No, I got the 1. I think that's just because of my nose is in the map.
That's fair. All right, so we've got a role reversal here. Yuria is too busy nose straight of the map. Mosh has a moment, and a rare moment of that, of pure clarity. And the judging by what you could do here, you've got half a mile versus what 6 or so miles. It's quite a lot.
Is that on the map? Is that this bit that you're talking about, like cutting through here?
Yeah, it's like a little
or
bend.
cutting through here.
Let me load back up. So let's do that again.
The neck of the chicken or the beak of the chicken? Because
The
this
neck
forest
of
looks
the
like a
chicken.
chicken.
Oh
Okay.
my god, it does too. I've never noticed that. I've run this. This
Or
is
a
the
duck,
5th time I'm running
perhaps.
this campaign, and I've never noticed the chicken forest. That's wild. Thank you, Ash. No,
Now
I'm
you
talking
can't
about the
unsee
neck
it.
of the chicken.
Okay. So through here. Yep,
Yeah,
cool.
through there. All right, so my God, chicken forest. Yeah, Mosh has opened their mind to the universe. It seems.
Has the cat with the little lily on its head just going like,
Baby with
You know what I
cheese
mean?
thrown at it.
right.
So you think, while it not be more likely that you would get anything here, like depending on what you've got here and your travel so far, like it could be that the night has worse things available, but not necessarily at a worse chance of things happening. So the other thing is, the longer you travel, the more exposed you are to things coming your way. So the risk here is shorter travel. If something happens, it'll be worse. Longer travel, more opportunities for something less bad to happen.
My friends, I think Yuria is right. I think we want to get out of the road, out of this area, as quickly as possible. I do not think we want to stay on the road. I do not think we want to stay in the forest. We want to get out of here, so we just need to hurry. But I think while we travel through the forest, I think we should be very careful.
You also...
So,
Oh, sorry.
so you're thinking slow and steady then?
Slow and steady through the forest. We can maybe have a normal pace on the road.
All right.
Mosh, also the thing that kind of rings in your mind is what you've heard about Vallaki a few times now, and it's the phrase "all is well" in Vallaki.
And if everything is to be believed, everything should be good in Vallaki. We get there, we get an inn, we maybe get a nice meal, maybe we share some bread and have a couple of drinks, and we can all just laugh about this horrible event that we have just occurred.
Yuria just kind of goes to say something, stops because it's wasted fucking effort.
Weird that he's this sure of something like this, though. That's the first time you've seen that from them.
There is a silent respect in like the, oh, this is new, huh? And then kind of snapping back into the moment. So,
Oh,
Forrest then?
Forest.
I'm gonna crouch down in front of the kids because I would have learned their names by now. What are the names?
great question. Keep role-playing amongst yourselves while I have forgotten that.
Okay, I will stop then because I want to talk to the kids.
At this, I think that Yuria's kind of. I feel like at this point we would probably be approaching that position.
Yeah.
And while everybody is kind of getting ready to make their way through, because Yuria doesn't really have a whole lot of stuff with her, just due to the nature of how she kind of arrived in the inn where we all first met, she kind of scouts ahead a little bit and goes up into the edge of the forest and just peers in, kind of trying to assess how dense it is. If there is like a clearly laid path ahead of her, in terms of like maybe this is a place that like has a lot of travel because people do cut through here. Maybe the brush is a little bit less dense in certain areas. Basically, trying to plot out the fastest way through.
Yeah, give me a survival check on that.
Sure.
In the meantime, Ash, the kids' names are, the boy is Freak. He is 7 years old.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Is this garbage?
FREEK. Oh, hold on. That's for your thing.
I just rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Sounds like you might need some luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a real die on that one. Fuck that. That is a 16 plus 7. That's a 23.
Just if you roll a third that one, you just die.
Yep.
Just like
I just explode.
Yeah, you
I
just
turn into a goo pile on the side of the road. That's where the goo me came from. I just fucking out of existence and just
Yeah, you
like
just
a little
Travel
fucking
back
wet
through time and just
self-contained cycle, man.
Yeah, just like that's the paradoxical loop. You've seen your actual own death.
Yeah. It's a 23.
Okay, sweet. It looks like this road is not well traveled. There are attempts here, but it doesn't look like a lot of people have come out from this
Right.
side or gone in. It looks
Okay.
like the brave have gone in. Whether or not they've come out is the next question.
Right. Didn't really expect to get anything from it, but just trying to find like a path that like, okay, if we go this way, maybe, you know.
Yeah, you can see a trail going in. It's
Yeah.
fairly dense forest, but yes, it is traversable to you.
Okay.
Okay, so the small boy freak is 7 years old. FREEK.
No, it's F-R-E-A-K. I'm not spelling it properly. He's a little freak
All right.
in my book.
And the little girl, Myrtle, is barely 5 by the looks. They look well fed.
Yeah, because they were going to be turned into pies.
Quite possibly.
I'm going to kneel down in front of them, and I'm just going to, like, put my hand on their arms on either side. And, little ones, we are going to take a shortcut. We're gonna carry you. Don't let go. Keep your head down. Don't open your eyes.
Okay.
We'll tell you when it's safe.
Is there gonna be things in the forest?
It's possible. We don't know. But if we stay on the road for too long, there could be things on the road. And this is... I just need you guys to be brave for me, okay?
Myrtle's scared of the dark. Can we put a light on?
I'm gonna look at the group for that one. Are we making this trek through the forest with light?
At that, kind of coming back. Would I overhear this coming back to
Yeah,
the group
yeah.
or? Okay. Uriel kneel down and look to her to say, "Can't risk light, but," and then a little sort of nebulous kind of I wouldn't say illusion, like it's like an illusory light, kind of just sort of manifests and sort of like almost like when like a ghost leaves its body kind of a thing, kind of like pulls itself out of her chest, and you can see like the full scope of like the astral self that she has, having this slight dull purple glow. And as the arm kind of manifests, it picks her up and holds her close. I'm not gonna let you go, but this is the best we can manage because we can't let anything see us.
Okay.
And it's not a bright light. It is just the natural light that kind of occurs from the astral arms themselves being somewhat ethereal in nature.
Okay. Yeah, it's like that soft kind of glow.
Yeah. Not something that's going to alert anything, but enough that it would potentially provide a little bit of comfort. Because, like, mechanically, astral arms don't fucking glow. So.
Like a nightlight almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they'll be okay with that.
While they're doing that, I would like to go up to Irina and just. I know that you have just awoken from a very deep slumber, but we are going into somewhere very dangerous, and I know you're very brave. But if you would allow me, I would like to just give you some words of wisdom. And I just like want to cast like bardic inspiration on her, like my
Yeah, yeah.
last bardic inspiration on her.
Irina?
So she just, Yeah.
Okay, so that'll last for an hour. So yeah, all right.
Yeah. So that's.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Bardic doesn't work like that anymore. They need to fail the
doesn't it?
roll,
Okay.
and then you use Bardic, because that way you don't have to
okay.
use it and it runs out.
Okay.
So it'd be like, keep that in your pocket if you see Irina doing badly.
Okay. Sweet.
I
Well
also
then,
just
yeah.
realized the travel rules have changed, or I have been using them wrong. So, are you going slow or normal pace through this?
If we're on, I think if we're on the road, we decided normal,
Normal pace.
and then once we're up to the forest, slow.
So I would say that, like, during your talk here, making your plans, you would be at this forest bend now. So it'd be your choice whether to go through or around.
I think. Oh, Rin, you're muted.
Yuria would take the lead and step up to the forest with what was her name again? Sorry.
The little
Myrtle.
girl.
With Myrtle, and then the other arm. So it's just kind of imagine her sitting on like this very large arm, and then the other one coming around in front of her, and just holding her back and kind of bringing her in a little bit closer. Okay. And just starts and just walks, just with as little hesitation as possible. Just in, out, we go.
They'll
And
kind
she
of
just
they'll clutch.
disappears.
Yeah, they'll clutch your side as you start walking in with them.
I'll go after, just to keep the kids close together so that they can see each other.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. But I'll pull Little Freak up onto my back in like a piggyback, so that my arms can still. I'm gonna call him Little Freak the whole time. Get used to it. So that I can still have access to my weapon if needed.
Okay.
I think I would probably follow, and then maybe if we had Mark and Irina like behind me, and then Gwen follows. Up
Wait.
the.
Gwen, do you have dark vision?
Oh, yes.
I think Mosh will as well, from memory.
Yeah, I also have.
Oh
dark
yeah,
vision.
and I know tieflings do. I wasn't sure if hill dwarfs do. Hill dwarfs? Stone dwarfs? Halflings? You're a small race.
Dwarf of
It's a
some.
dwarf.
Okay.
Mountain dwarf. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they had, but wait. So we're putting the humans at the back, or in the
No,
middle of
me.
the back with the no dark vision?
No,
Okay.
they're in the middle.
Yeah,
ahead of
they're
me.
like they're like sandwiched between Gwen and I.
Okay.
Okay. So with that, Anne, are you traveling at a normal pace, slow pace through here?
I think the intent was slow paced,
Okay.
Slow.
so that we don't make noise. And I'm gonna be guiding the entire pack. So
So
yeah.
you'll travel at about 200. Sorry, you'll travel at about 200 feet per minute here. So a mile, it would take you probably just under 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what happens. And because you are traveling at slow pace, you now have advantage on perception or survival checks while you
Nice.
walk through here.
The distance
Fabulous.
is about half a mile.
Yeah,
That changed. So that would be like what, 5 minutes through?
yeah. Let's call it 5 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, just taking the lead. I am like, for those of you behind, it doesn't look like Yuria hesitates whatsoever in any of the steps that she's making. She's very much like methodical. It's almost like she's kind of like it would, to anybody else, it would look like she's been through this portion of the woods before. But that is only because she is looking 40 feet ahead of her and planning every single step out well before they ever get to that point. She is meticulously planning this entire journey through, and see how well it goes.
As you walk through oh, sorry, Ash.
So I was just gonna say I've got guidance on deck for either of us in perceiving.
Yeah, make a perception check if you would like to right now.
Sure.
like,
I still
after a
have the
few
bardic
minutes?
die, which is fucking sick. That's a 25. I don't need that. I don't know why
That's
I'm
a
rolling these. I have
nat 20.
Ooh, okay. So as you walk very slowly through here, not keeping any amount of distance between the six of you, you start to, Calestis, you start to hear some twigs breaking. They don't sound like they're coming at pace towards you, but there is a consistent sign of crunching leaves, breaking twigs, and every now and then kind of like this like little skittering tapping noise of lots of wood, a lot like someone's like got a stick going like at various different speeds along the forest.
Do we, because we're deliberately moving slowly for perception and also for sneakiness, do we all have to roll a stealth check?
If you're trying to be quiet, then yes, everyone would need to roll a stealth check.
All right, group stealth check. Let's go. That is a 20.
Oh,
Okay, not bad.
That's a natural 20 again.
Lush,
I
what are you
got
doing? Playing out of character.
I don't know.
13,
So
17.
yeah, 25. But yeah, natural
That's
20.
so funny. All right, that's cool.
He
So
is very scared right now. He's being very cautious.
very careful.
I have to ask, does Mosh have his tail in front of him? Is he like holding onto his tail?
Yeah, he's just
Like a little teddy bear? He's just like,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's doing exactly that.
beautiful.
So cute. Okay. What did everyone else get? So
20.
20, 20,
17.
17,
14.
14, Ismark, 13, Irina, 18. So yeah, you're
Pretty good group, yeah.
You're moving pretty quietly. That's pretty nice. You walk past a set of like pretty dense shrubbery here, and it's almost, you can feel like, it feels like as you walk past it like moves a little bit. However, you don't think anything of it. Like nothing comes out of it. Nothing specifically looks at you. You just merely start to walk past, and it doesn't seem to move, get up, follow. Nothing comes out of it. There was like every now and then you'll see some of these bushes and any of this wood start to move ever so slightly as if it's shifting. Now that Calestis, that snapping of twigs and movement has not stopped. And you can see probably about a minute more of your travel would breach you to the end of this road.
Is it like directional or is it just sort of coming from everywhere?
Oh, it's directional. It's probably coming from your left side right now.
Okay.
So in the southwest.
Would I have also been aware of this with the 25?
Yes, absolutely. Anyone who rolled quite high earlier that was on the perception, yeah, you would be hearing this too.
Okay. Can I'm assuming because I'm gonna have to probably do another survival check to get through the rest of this.
Yep.
Can I move us away from this twig snapping
Yeah, you absolutely can.
with this next survival check? Okay.
Guidance.
13. What is the guidance? A D4?
D4.
Okay, so that.
Are we all doing survival here, or?
Uria's just heading us up.
Yeah, she's doing the navigating.
23.
23. Yeah, you can figure like there's a couple. You know, you're not going to veer off too hard if you take a slight detour here. Now, it seems like it has gotten a bit quieter, but no less frequent here. It's at this point that Uria, you step in this particularly thick patch of brush, and it kind of shivers and shakes as you do so. And then it starts to form a little bit more, and the twigs themselves start to bunch up and clump. And you almost see like a little face staring back at you that realizes that you've now stepped on it. If you're looking at the map box, it kind of looks like this little thing here.
Can that map pop?
Sorry, on the stream. Oh, actually, I'll put it in the chat as well. So
Oh.
if you're in the
Okay.
Discord,
I know those guys.
you're in the Discord.
Um,
It's in the Barovia chat channel.
So it's like on the ground?
Yeah, it's on the ground. It's like right now it doesn't look like a full guy. It's like just a little bundle with a head.
Right. I think just gives it pause and then kind of shifts the child a little bit away from whatever this thing is. Because do I know what this thing is?
Yeah, roll an H check real quick.
Sure.
You're still guided.
Anyone may?
It's a minute.
Yeah. Nature.
Did you
that's
point
a
it out
plus
to anybody?
0.
Everyone else
That's
sees
a
Yuria
nat
stop
20.
and looking back at the twigs.
This is
Man,
a
that's a
nat
lot of
20.
20s and 1s today, everyone.
Jesus Christ.
How would you like an unnatural one?
An unnatural
It's
one.
a two
So-
minus one.
Galestus, you're too freaked out that a batch of twigs, brush, and wood is looking back at you all right now.
To do what is this thing?
It's some kind of you wouldn't call it it's not a dryad. It's not like a living in the sense that it's got a lot of sentience. But this thing's called a twig blight. As you're looking at it, it seems to like shuffle itself in the way of Gwen. And as you two make eye contact, Gwen, you feel like that stone in the back of you resonate a little. And it will start to, almost like a tumbleweed with a head, roll its way over to you.
But friendly like, yeah?
You're not sure.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
So do I know if these things are inherently dangerous or do they just exist?
They exist, but usually at the creation of someone.
Right. Right. If it
There's-
doesn't immediately do anything hostile, I think Yuria just kind of steps on it, goes, oh, shit.
There's
And then just kinda
sentient
watches
plants, basically.
Yeah, watches it roll away and doesn't really give it any more mind. And then just laser-like to the ground because she didn't see this, and it annoys her that she didn't see this. She'll continue forward, seeing the break in the trees just in front of her.
Before you stepped on it, it was, as long as it remained motionless, it was indistinguishable from scrub.
Yeah, it pisses her off that she didn't notice.
Oh, yeah. And you're thinking about it a bit more, going like, we passed a lot of these things on the way here.
Mm-hmm. But doesn't give it any mind. Just keeps moving.
Right.
And it's just rolled up to me.
Yep, it's looking at you. It's looking at your shiny.
Can't have my shiny. What? Do you want my shiny? She knows it, can't understand it, but she's gonna say this anyway.
You see it kind of like unfurl part of its mass and starts to extend like some twiggy vines towards you.
Do you want to touch it or do you want to take it?
There's no emotion on this thing. It's just reaching right now.
I might bend down and bring my backpack off one shoulder to bring it in front of me, but keep Bridget very close
Okay.
and see what it does from there. Because the
You-
rock's still sitting in the top of the bag, so
Yeah. So you're gonna let it touch it.
I'll let it touch it.
All right.
I'm curious.
You see, like now that you've rotated around, as it's reaching out, you can spot that it's got a second little vine arm trying to curl around this rock. However, with a second that it makes contact with it, you feel the stone just go with like a shock of energy, and it blasts this little thing back, almost like a little
no.
concussive wave.
Oh, I'm sorry, little dude.
And
no.
then it as it gets blasted back, it like rolls into a little ball with the head sticking out,
Aw.
and then it will simply just straight away into the forest. But you do feel a wind chill blowing through as it does that.
I think I'm gonna put my backpack back on, stand up, and keep walking.
We
Hearing-
all hear this
Yeah,
concussive
hearing
wave.
that, yeah.
That was loud.
Slash.
It kind of forcefully stretched the wind away from you, and then kind of rattled through all of the trees at once, and you felt that pressure emanate out from that.
Eyes lock with Yuria. Run.
Yeah, just the the explosion happens. She turns around, and the outside perspective, she just disappears. Like
Just
full movement speed, 80 feet, full sprint. There's no words. Just here's the run from Calestis, and just all right, cool. We're going loud. All right, here we
Oh
go.
gosh, it's again. All right, Irina and Ismark will keep pace with you. They will all dash. You're about 200 feet to the edge of the forest here.
It's time to go, Mosh. Run, run, run.
Running.
I think so. Could I actually cast thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Thaumaturgy.
Because I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choosing.
Okay.
Can I just sort of send my voice off into the distance of the forest
Yeah.
and be like, we better run, everybody. We need to, like, as loud as possible. We need to get out of here. We have to be very careful not to alert anyone. And just,
And you're doing
just
that
like,
in another direction, are you?
yeah, just to the opposite direction of which the thing ran. Just be like, okay, that direction, throw my voice over there, and then just start running.
Okay. So, as you throw your voice, right? As you throw your voice, you can see a number of these other little tumble plants just kind of rolling in that direction now. So any scrub that you hadn't stood on is starting to just go and make these cracking little noises as they move their form towards the source of your voice. At this point, you also see a larger figure, probably about your size, and they are kind of silhouetted, but you can see they're fairly gaunt, and they have wild hair in the darkness, walking in bare feet, wearing a tattered gown of possibly animal furs and skins. You can't tell if it's anything more than about them, but they stop and sniff the air as you see all of these little critters start to swarm at their feet. But it looks like they have not. They have been distracted enough for you to make your escape.
If they're not in our path, I'm just going to keep running.
Yeah, I think Mosh is just running. He's just trying to keep up with Yuria.
All right.
As we are running, the extra 2 set of arms that Yuria has is not. She's not being sneaky anymore. She's not plotting her footsteps or her path.
Yep.
She is tearing this forest apart. Whatever is in her way, the arms are removing what is in her way.
Fair enough.
And I'm literally carving a direct path out, just ripping tree branches off, or just straight punching them if they're in the way. And just literally making the path out as easy as it possibly can be. Not for anybody else, just for her, but having the extra benefit of it being a little bit easier for everybody else. So
you can breach the clearing first back onto Old Svarlich Road, where you can now see in the a couple miles distance a town that you can only assume is Vallaki on a hill kind of sloping away from you, like upward.
She doesn't stop running. She keeps running towards the town.
All right. Everyone else, you can breach the forest here and see Yuria more or less just keeping on trucking.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, at this point, Moshe's just terrified. He's got his tail in hand. He's just running so he doesn't, like, accidentally whip something that he shouldn't.
Fair enough. So, I'm just trying to see if there's a nice visual of Vallaki. Not an easy one. All right. So, you can make your way down the road here another couple miles, but Old Savalich Road meanders into a valley, watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods start to recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. A thick fog presses up against this wall as if looking for a way inside and hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. And planted in the ground, flanking the road outside the gates, are half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
Oh.
Well, I guess we found the wolves.
So this 15-foot high wall seems to enclose the entire area that you're at. Vertical logs held together with thick ropes and mortar. The top of each log has been sharpened to a point, and wooden scaffolding hugs the inside 12 feet off the ground. So you can see the guards peering over the wall here.
I think on the approach, Yuria holding the child still, would just yell up to the guards, "Open the gate! We have children! Open the fucking gate!" And would not stop. Like, she's like, if they don't open the gate, she's going to smash through it.
So you can see two town guards, a male and female, standing just inside the gate, looking over the top, and instead of spears, they're carrying pikes. So it looks like they could poke you back without you being able to poke them. And it looks like they kind of eye you curiously, seeing the children going like, but they seem to be like because you got fairly high passive insight, right, Yuria? Is that?
Yeah, I do.
You can see that they're unsure
19.
of you right now. Okay, so first off, why are you traveling at night?
There is no regard for this. She meant what she said. If they do not open this gate, she's going to smash through the gate.
Okay, so you have some children. Very good, yeah. Okay. So I see that you're at least not harming them, but I can see you're fairly pissed off. Is that true?
There is no regard. I am running straight for if they aren't opening the gate, she's going to just keep running and smash through the gate.
You may try, yes.
Like, she's going to, like, literally just, like, full body, like, barrel into this gate to try and force it open.
Okay, make an athletic. Are you dropping the kid as you do this?
No, I'm holding her in the arm and using the other astral arms to try and make this happen.
All right, so, okay. Roll
if
an
they're not
athletics
gonna
check.
fucking listen, then she's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not out here to have a conversation in the middle of the fucking night. You're either letting us in or we're gonna force our way in.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm stopping like 30 feet back from this because reasons.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Sure. That is a 15, 3, plus the guidance wouldn't be up still.
Not at all, no.
I have not.
I'm not guiding you for this.
I did use the bardic, I think.
So fair.
No, did I use the bardic?
It would be probably over by now with the travel
yeah,
you've
okay.
done.
So it is a 18. Listen, is this stupid? Do I know this is stupid? Yes. However,
Wait, you have your
Priorities.
you've got your astral arms up, right?
Mhm.
Doesn't
How long
that
do
mean
they
that you can use your wisdom modifier instead of your strength modifier?
Oh, I
for this?
can. Yeah, that's true. I would
long
be able
those
to
arms last?
They last 10 minutes. I can
no, you're
re-up
good,
them.
yeah.
Like
You're
I would be able to re-up them. So I would, if you want, I could just burn another key point if you want for.
Just for posterity, yeah. I mean, it sounds like you're gonna
Yeah,
rest
right,
after you
that's
get
fair.
in here anyway, you know. So
So so that would just be a 5. Because it's not. Well, if I'm proficient, what do I add to that? Because I don't think I have. I have a plus
so you're
1 for
making
my athletics. So that would be.
athletics wisdom. So are you adding your wisdom on top, or are you adding wisdom in place?
It would be replacing the strength modifier, so that would be removing the 1 and adding the 5, right?
So
it'd be a
yeah,
plus 8.
Wiz plus 5 plus prof.
Yeah.
So prof
Okay, so
is
that
plus
was a
2 right
15,
now.
So 23. It'd be 23.
23. Ooh. Yeah, the 15 wouldn't have cut it. So you can just smash into the gate here, freaking out these 2 guards who like try and put their pikes down, but to no avail. You've been really quick here, and you've just got the arms and gone with the 3 available, right?
Basically, yeah, I'm trying to force the gate open.
Yeah, it. Let me just check what kind of gate this is here, just in case. So heavy iron chains with padlocks keep the gate shut, and it seems that you can completely break those open right now with that force. You see the 2 stumble back and fall over as they go, holy shit! They slide on their butts away from you. Just completely dumbfounded at what has happened here.
Yeah, no, if the gate, I am fully okay. So, full disclosure, I am running at this gate full force
Yeah, no, I got
with
that.
the intent to blow it completely open because we need to get in this shit. So if I gotta break a lock, I'm breaking a lock.
No, the lock is broken with the 20,
Okay,
23
cool.
you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have successfully broken the lock and busted
Okay.
through. That's why they've fallen over like that.
Okay, cool.
You can see as well now that you've got into the little clearing here. There are 4 more guards that are watching in shock at what you've done, and now you look around to realize that there are quite a few people here just who have seen this go down.
Okay, and then putting the girl down next to one of the guards, I'll turn back to the rest of the gang and just yell, hurry!
I would advise you to stop right there.
Shut up!
Nope.
You don't shut up here in Vallaki. You just put the gates down, and now we have to get a new lock.
I will find you a new lock, okay?
Not
have children.
before you talk
They
to
need- they
Mr. This looks like funny business to me, friends.
I can't take you serious.
You have to take me seriously. Whatever your name is, because this is Vallaki, and we want everything to be
Yuria.
well. And I spot something that's not going very well for you.
Then I will fix it. Just give us room and board. We have children, please.
You don't get room and board. You just broke our gate.
While this is happening, I'm trying to usher in the gang.
Ha!
Can Mosh
this. I don't know what to do.
can Mosh walk up and be like, just like, oh, hello, my friends.
No, you are not our friends, good sir. You have invaded Vallaki, and all is not well. Now, I'm going to call the other guards in a second, and you're going to be taken to see the people in the morning, okay?
Now,
No. 1 second.
If you would allow us.
2 arms!
So
2 arms!
to this man, Yuria will walk up, not in any way in particular, not like trying to impose anything, but Yuria will walk up to him. The arms will will just kind of like dissipate into nothing. Do what you will with me, but take care of these children.
You start to see more and more guards pile in here, as it's almost like beacons of Gondor have been lit, where someone says 2 arms. In the distance, they say 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms, and you see torches just going around the place. More and more guards have piled in. I would say at least 6 more have joined, and more are on their way. But as you dissipate your arms, you let down Myrtle, and they will all be starting to surround you with spears, and then the other two that you initially saw have the pikes. All lined up kind of in a big like half circle around you, barring your entry to the town. Okay. So you are causing the funny business, is that correct?
Sure. If you call taking care of, I don't know, innocent people.
I has a
funny
question.
business.
Has
Sure.
a question.
Answer.
Are you a werewolf?
No.
Or some
What?
shitty creature of the night?
No, what? No,
That
we
would only
just
be
got
someone
here
that's
2
strong
days
like
ago.
that. I don't know who you are. You look like the freak to me. Maybe you're some from the village of Barovia. I don't know what to do up there.
No, I'm not from
You just called me a freak.
Storyteller. What is the mountain range that I'm from?
Spine of the
I
world.
can't. Yeah. No, I'm from the spine of the world.
Okay, well, there's no spine of the world here. There's the spine of your
Exactly
back.
my point. No,
So,
I'm
you roll-
not from here.
can you roll a persuasion check real quick? Because the tension
Sure.
is rising as more and more guards start to arrive here. So the nat
It's
20s have run out,
a-
I assume, right?
That is a 13 because I got a -2 because I'm a cunt.
You got a 2.
I got a -2. So it's
negative
13
2.
It's a 15 minus 2,
Oh, no. Okay.
so 13.
What do you say to
Just
fuck
take
this
care
up?
of the children.
What do you say to fuck this up?
I think it's just the entire demeanor of my character at this point that she has busted down the gate. She's told the guard to shut the fuck up. She's kind of come up to this with this kind of energy of I will kill you if you get my way. But
Okay.
it just ends it with a very earnest just take care of the kids. We have 2 other guests as well that we were meant to be escorting here. Irina and oh god damn it.
Mouth.
Ismark.
Ismark. There was trouble in the woods. Do with me what you will.
There's always
But I did
trouble
my
in the
job.
woods. Right now, you are
And
the trouble
she'll-
in the town. So,
Then deal with me as you see fit. And she'll throw her hands out in front of her.
oh, we will. Mr. Big Shot himself is going to deal with you.
Sure.
And he does not like the funny business that you've come around. Are the rest of you doing any funny business here?
I've got my hands up, and I've just been watching this whole exchange silently
Yes.
in a very obvious pose of non-threat.
And Mr. Chattybox?
Ah, that would be me, yes?
I don't see anyone else running their fucking mouth. Yes.
Ah, yes, hello. My name is, forgive my rudeness. My name is Monsieur Montgomery Mosh Moncroix. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm so sorry about your gate.
I hate the way you talk.
Yes, everybody does, but that is okay.
My name is Hans. Not a pleasure
Hans.
to meet you.
Hans, the pleasure, that is all right, because the pleasure is all mine.
Oh, yeah.
If I could explain our situation to you a little bit more, maybe you would be a little bit more understanding.
Mosh, just save it. They're not going to
Normally,
change their mind.
myself and Meg, this is my sister Meg. She says hello. Hello.
Hello, Meg.
So, normally, we are very understanding people. However, the funny business was not appreciated. I love a good bit of funny business when it is appropriate, okay? So, I will speak to you in the morning. I'm going to say you've been very naughty, and you're going to go to jail. Miss used to have 6 arms. Is it alright if I call you Miss? Am I getting your pronouns wrong?
Just take me to your fucking prison.
Okay, so you may the others, you take the children, take them to the tavern, like right now. I'm not messing around. You put them there, you make them go to sleep, and then you all report to the jail as well. If you don't report to the jail, you'll be in even more trouble.
They had no part in it. Let them have a night's rest at the
I want
end.
you all in one
I'm the
place where we
problem.
can see you. You're going to be in a separate cell.
Didn't you just say that Meg was taking them to the inn? Can't Meg watch them there?
You're right.
They
Meg,
weren't part of this.
I can trust Meg explicitly because family means everything to me. So, Meg will take you to the inn and stand watch outside your door. And then that shall be that. She will guard the prison of your comfy inn room. But you don't get the fancy room. You get the 1 silver or less room, and it will be uncomfortable, and there's only one bed. Oh, ho, ho, ha, ha.
Oh no, this is horrible. I do not
Yes.
know.
You don't know what it sleeps like to be in discomfort all night.
I'm going to. Is there an armchair? Because if I sleep in an armchair, I'm going to be so uncomfortable.
Okay, so the armchair is responsible for your sitting down on the
Oh
bum.
no. Oh,
Okay, I
this
hope
is
you've
aw- this
you've
is
learned your
awful.
lesson after that.
oh my sir, I have learned my lesson. I am so sorry. Please, we shall go with Meg. Meg, please take us to our confines.
You are just learning of the harsh punishment of Hans.
Hans, you
Furia.
rule with a firm fist.
Thank you. I appreciate that and the critical feedback.
Yuria, upon hearing this exchange, has a 1,000-yard stare and deeply regrets coming here.
Ismark actually
That's your best friend, babe.
Ismark breathes a sigh of relief, going, This is actually so much more preferable to the haunting in the crap of our town. Do you get haunted processions every night at midnight? No, why would we get? No, that sounds shitty. We don't want that. We don't want funny business here. I'm happy to go to jail room, honestly.
I think before anybody ships us off, are we still by the gate?
You have busted in the gate very so slightly.
Yeah, so
and,
am I still like near it?
let me. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the gate and take one of the like loose bits. I'm assuming that there's like a little bit of broken metal here and there.
Absolutely. You can see the second
Yeah.
you start moving as well, all the guards are kind of like shuffling with their spears around you to watch very closely what you're
Not
doing.
getting close.
No, they are staying at a comfortable pace away. Because your arms were quite big and threatening, if they're going to be honest.
Yeah. And we'll pick up one of the pieces of loose metal and close the gates.
Yeah. Let me
And
just
then
pop your map
bread-
up, by the way. I can show you a visual.
Bread tie a metal bar into the gate so it can't be opened.
Ah. Okay, so you're strong, I guess.
I suppose.
So you're
Do you want
strong.
me to roll for that, or do
No.
I just do it?
No, I want to move the scene on, so you can just do that.
Fair enough.
So you think you're some kind of strong person, huh? But that's kind of
you
alright.
just said I was.
Yes.
So
I'm very intimidated by you, but I have a job to do, so yes.
and maybe I'll take your job, huh? That was a joke.
I still don't know if I like you or not. Okay, so
Take me to
you
your
will
fucking
come.
prison.
You will come to. Okay, so I don't like you, but I do have to do some housekeeping with this place. Welcome to Vallaki, where the place is always well. Now, as part of your welcome pack, you will receive a map and directions to some of the local landmarks. Now, here is a map for each of you if you get lost from each other. Be sure to visit the Festival of the Blazing Sun. It's on 3 days from now. And you're at the St. Andrew's Church on the other side of town. Wonderful there. There's a graveyard if you like that. There's some shops that you can visit. Or visit scenic Lake Zarovich. If you want to meet the locals, I would recommend seeing into the festival. The burgomaster lives in the town only by appointment only. That is very strict. He has very large rule set here. And if you don't obey the all will be well, like the funny business you have said, that is the fastest way to poo-poo town, am I understood?
Yep.
And if you want a nice little treat, go to Blinsky's Toys and talk to him. He has a lovely monkey named Piccolo. All right, time to go to prison.
I'll let.
Yuria splits off from you guys and goes to prison.
I'll let little freak down from my back and gesture for Myrtle, and I'll take both of their hands and walk with them.
I want to go to sleep.
We're going to get a room, and we're gonna go to sleep soon, okay?
Okay, I'm so tired. You can make your way to, it's called the Blue Water Inn. Well, the most of you who aren't going to jail. You're going to the Blue Water Inn, which is a fairly large tavern by the look of it. Now, grey smoke issues from the chimney of this large two-story wooden building with a stone foundation and a sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Now, it looks like this is the main gathering place for locals. However, they have all gone to bed at this point, because I would say it's like 2 or 3 in the morning for you right now, which is impressive with the amount of guards they could muster at a time like that. Now, funnily enough, Meg will walk up to the innkeeper, who has a little name tag. It says Erwin Martikov. And they actually put 1 silver down and say, your shittiest room, please. I should make you pay for this. But the people's tax dollars pay for the jail, so I have to pay for this.
Meg, surely, please, do not tell me that there are warm towels, because I hate warm towels.
Not for you, there isn't.
They are awful.
You'll get the regular unwet towels.
Unwet towels, oh no. What am I going to moisten my skin with?
You know what you did. Okay. Get in the room.
No,
All
you
of
are very right. Please ensure that nobody comes and disturbs us while we sleep.
I will be on the other side, keeping a very strict watch and making sure you're all in together like sardines in a student share accommodation, okay? Now, before you go to bed, do a big stretch. You can't make sure you get stressed and tired during your sleep.
We did just run a bit, so I could use a stretch.
Yes, I would say I'm the less of a hard ass out of the two of Hans and I. And so I want to make sure at least you know, because you won't be in trouble in the morning. You'll be in a little less trouble. But still in trouble.
That is very kind of you, Meg.
No, today I'm your warden.
Oh, that is very, very stern of you, Meg.
Yes, I'm stern but fair.
May I would like to tell you of a potential, not to alarm you, but to kind of alarm you. There is a man on the road who has a donkey. And he said he would meet us here. You should not let him in.
Then if you have been good, I shall escort you to find them in the morning. Or perhaps afterwards, or maybe after breakfast or lunch. Whenever you are released from your obligations of being naughty.
I would really... Oh, please do not tell me, my fierce guard, Meg, that please do not tell me that there is a breakfast in the morning.
Not for you.
It would be so awful.
You'll get the bad breakfast. It's a non-continental full breakfast.
Non-continental. Oh
You'll
my
get the
gosh.
home brand bratwurst.
Oh no, this is terrible. And for the children, please please.
Oh, the children aren't in trouble. They get the full breakfast, and we're going to make sure that they are
amazing.
well fed, and they're going to get a warm shower with the wet towel like you asked for, and they look like they need some new clothes. So we're going to take them out to the tailor, and we're going to dress them up all nicely, because you have to be very cleanly dressed and nice for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. But you will have to do all of that on your own dime.
No, that is very fair. You rule with an iron fist.
Yes, my fists are made of leather right now. I have gloves, so you go to
I beg your
bed.
pardon,
Sure.
Warden Meg.
Thank you.
With all due respect, would it be possible to get a room for the children? As you said, they are innocent. They have done nothing wrong, and they need to sleep.
Yes, sir, I appreciate the candor and the... Okay, so I'm going to put the children in the gold room. So I put the gold down, and yes, I shall stand it. So I'm going to put them in the next room across, so I can watch both of them. Okay, and make sure they all have the blankets, because they look fairly chilly tonight. So give them the full wool of the children beds, and give them some extra
I'm
sleeping
sorry, the
clothes
wool of
as
the
well.
children?
No, sorry, no, it's the wool for the children. The wool for the children, and then gives them a hot cocoa so they go to sleep nice and quickly. Okay, so the rest of you, march up. Time for sleep.
Oh, good night, Meg. You are doing a wonderful job.
I'm just gonna go get set up on the floor of our room.
Am I right to will Meg allow me to tuck the children in their room?
Yes, but I shall have the door open, making sure that you do not try to sleep in the same room or even on the floor. 'Cause you
I
are
would
in the
not
naughty room.
take advantage of your hospitality.
Thank you.
So I'll tuck the kids in, and I'll just say to them, is it 2 beds, 1 bed? It's just like 1 big bed, 2 small beds. What's
It looks
the
like
situation?
It looks like they have one big, like queen size, very comfy looking bed. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's easy. Tuck them in, and just before they pass out from absolute exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
already falling asleep.
You were both so brave. We'll be back in the morning, okay? Meg is gonna stand guard outside. Nothing is gonna come in.
Thank you for helping us.
I would not leave you. Then I'll just, like thaumaturgy a little candle on, so that like they have a nightlight, and I'll leave.
Right. So, Yuria, they show you to a holding area. It looks like a pretty stock standard, like, town jail. It's nothing too ridiculous, but they do get some extra chains and a couple padlocks this time, just because they have watched you just completely blow out a gate. So while it might not be any trouble for you, they seem... I keep nearly going back to these. They seem... keep nearly doing it. They keep wrapping chains around and looking at you like, this will hold them. Yes.
Sure will.
Yeah, see, you said it yourself. So.
I'm gonna manifest the astral arms and buckle them a little bit just to scare him.
Oh! Get the big chains! Get the wood as well! She might be a werewolf! Don't look at the moon!
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh, I need context for the joke before you make it sometimes.
Sure. She'll begrudgingly and annoyed at the situation, but like happy that there is a resolution to it. Make her way into the middle of the room, and just break the chains off of her body and sit down in the middle of the floor in a meditative seat and just sit there.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything before we take a long rest?
Yes, I would like to pull the rock out of my bag and do some looking at that, because that was some really weird shit that went down in the forest.
So it hums and glows and resonates with your weave in your magical ability. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Just to see if anything sort of changed, because we did have the little tree dude touch it, and then we had the big. So
Yeah. So around this, it looks like it's taken a bit more of a duller sensation to it right now. It still thrums and glows and has that feeling that you are so familiar with. However, you get the sense that this thing is just as exhausted as you are right now.
Well, with that, I would probably give it a little pat, pop it back in the backpack, and get cozy.
Where you've touched it with your physical hand, you see like a slightly larger glow of the handprint reflect back at you.
Well, that's different. I'm gonna try it again.
But you know, like when you put your hand on something and it'll have that mark and slowly fade. You're sort of seeing that. So every time you touch it, it kind of reacts, and then fades. Cool. And you touch it, it'll react. And wherever you place your hand on this thing, it will glow softly, and you can see like the green reflected on your skin as you do this.
She would consider this very cool, very unusual, but still not fully understanding everything that's going on with it.
Have you taken this thing out of your bag at all?
This is probably the first time.
You notice that as you're taking out the bag, it's got some resistance, and as you pull it out, you can see like a bit of the cloth has ripped and stuck to it on the bottom, and it looks like the stone has kind of grown onto it a little.
Oh.
Like not taken root, but like it started to try and make the bag part of itself.
You might need a new bag.
It's not like torn the bag fully. It's like some of the inner lining came with it.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Moshe is like setting himself in the armchair that and using some of the dry towels as blankets, and setting himself up for to get some rest, and leaves the bed for someone else.
All right. There is a crappy armchair here as well. Upon your request, an armchair that is not very good to sleep in, but there is one there.
It is better than the floor.
You can curl up on your armchair. Calestis, anything before bed?
No, I'll just wait. Did someone take the bed? If no one takes the bed, I'll take the bed. But if not, I'll just set up a bedroll.
Can I just
myself.
Can I put forward Irina for the bed? She.
Oh yeah, I forgot those guys are here too.
She's been. Yes, no. There's 5 of us in this room. It's quite squishy, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'll set up
plenty
a
of
floor.
towels to go around.
Especially
Actually-
because the rooms are only 15 feet by 15 feet. It's a bit squished in. Oh, there's 2. No, that's the wrong voice. There's 2 beds in here. There seems to be 2 singles in the wardrobe.
Everybody's becoming Hans.
Hans is all. Hans is everyone. All is well.
Curie comes back. Hello, everybody.
Oh, fuck, that would be so good.
I
It's
think
a body
I'll
snatch
just
of Vallaki stuff.
I just actually take a minute, and I'm going to cast Mending on Irina's armor, where she was beaten to death by a hag.
Yep.
And her armor is functional again.
You notice that when you've gone up to like repair this armor, so you're using mending, I assume, right?
Yeah.
It
It takes a minute.
You can see like this heavy scar, like almost going from the top of her right shoulder all the way down to probably like her bottom left hip. Has just it's healed up, but it's the mark of a mortal wound that will never fully heal. You know. And as you heal the armor over it, you can see her wince a little bit as it even makes contact with her.
I can't do anything about the scar.
I know. I think I'm just going to have to get used to this. Thank you. Really, thank you for everything you did.
It wasn't me. It was the matron
It doesn't have to be. You acted through them. I'm sorry, I'm getting accent bleed. I want you to know that I've learned from this. I can't just risk it.
You're right. You can't. It was very foolish of you.
You said you're holy?
No. I'm very far from holy.
But you have a god. You worship them. It's holy in a way that you have a deity. Talk to them sometimes.
I'm just gonna turn around and leave this conversation. It's not a conversation that Calestis wants to have right now.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to turn in myself. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Mark.
I'm going to get a name
Good
tag,
night.
or at least a pronunciation guide for yourself in the morning.
Just imagining that Ismark's like, good night, gang, and everyone's like, good night, Dad.
He's not actually, I would say he's younger than some of you as well.
Yeah, probably.
I think everyone's younger than Mosh.
I don't remember the names of it. So Mosh, how old are you?
53.
Oh my god. I forget that so often.
Wait till you learn the age of Lady Rain.
What have you
153.
done to this donkey?
No,
Lifespan
donkeys
of a
live till they're
donkey is
30, so Lady
27 to
Rain's
40 years.
Damn.
Lady Rain's 25 years old.
Snap, dude. I would say Ismark is mid-20s. And Irina's
Cool.
probably not much younger, probably 2 or 3 years younger.
Calestis is 39, 40.
28. Areas 28, 29.
Fair enough.
Gwen's probably in her early 30s.
Mosh is beating everyone by a significant margin.
Mm-hmm.
But he also, I remember we discussed, he possibly also has dyslexia and got the numbers back to front.
No, Jess. So Irina is Ismark's adopted sister. He's very protective of her because they're literally the only family they have, even though it's not by blood. It's
The dad was in Dorovich
in Dorovich
or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Ismark is related to Indorovich by blood. Irina was adopted into the family. But yeah, everyone, you may take a long rest.
Through the duration of the night, Yuria doesn't need to actually sleep. She only needs to go into a trance for a few hours. Throughout the entirety of that night, she is quite literally meditating on the events that led her to Daggerfell, and is stewing on the implications and the meaning of the events that she still doesn't quite understand. And in that there is it's almost like waking up from a nightmare. While she's in this trance, while she's thinking about what occurred, it just loops endlessly in her mind. Waking up into realization, to the unknown. And it pisses her off how much that feeling has persisted since it started. Leading her up into this moment where she finds herself in a prison, a place she doesn't know, right? Town, state, with no way out. And she is angry.
And with that, we're going to take a short 5 to 10 minute break. We'll come back in the morning and we will.
And we'll
see-
level up.
And we'll not level up.
Level
Did you? Oh, hold on. Yeah.
4.
I did
Yeah,
say
we
level up
leveled up.
last sesh, but I have the rule of you have to long rest before the level up. So they will wake
Sure
up
do.
nice and fresh and level 4.
Guys, I'm gonna be smarter.
I get 3 more arms.
I've got a negative
I get
1 to
an extra
intelligence
point
instead of
in
a negative
charisma.
2.
So weren't you already on
Hi.
20?
Yeah, but now my modifier is like 5.
Oh, so you had 19 and now you're 20?
No, so I was 20 already, but my I think my thing before was 4. So
No, 20 is 5. So if you've put one into
20 's
charisma,
fine.
you've just it's a moot point. Because you
Okay,
can't raise it
then yeah.
naturally above 20 unless
I
you
think
have
it
like
was
items.
more the feat that I wanted.
Sure. Maybe let's talk outside of game because it feels like a bit of a waste of a point otherwise. And maybe we'll let you retrain
But
so
I
you're
want
not
to
like.
impersonate people.
No, you can do that. What I'm saying is we might swap a. Let's talk at the break. Swap the point
talk-
somewhere
we'll
so you're not losing a point. All right, we'll be back
See
in
you
a
guys in a
sec,
bit.
everyone. Bye bye. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Hello. Okay, I can see a few more people who have joined the chat. Hey, welcome to What We Do in Barovia. We have just got we've just got into Vallaki. Actually, why am I talking about this? Players, what happened just before the break? It's like a little dot
Oh
points.
no, DM. What happened just before the break?
No, I talk enough. I talk enough in this stream. What do you got for me?
So after Bone Grinder, after meeting a bunch of night hags and being like, "Ha, what up? We're gonna fucking kill you," which we did. We started making our way over to Vallaki and found our way through a small little bit of forest to expedite our journey there. But along the way, someone decided to poke a little twig monster
I didn't poke it.
and
It
cause
did
an
it itself.
explosion.
Someone stood on
In
that
the
little twig
woods.
monster first.
Hey, how was I supposed to know? There were fucking twigs. Motherfucker, you can't hold me responsible for that. I knew
I am
what they
holding you
were.
responsible
For what?
for stepping on Groot. How dare you?
I literally couldn't have known that it was Groot. Literally couldn't have known. So anyway, shirking the responsibility of this situation. A big explosion happened in the woods, which is bad in Barovia in the middle of the night. Bad in general. So we started taking off towards the town, and Yuria, being the no nonsense, straight shooting shit straight, but kind of busy kind of lady she is, went, "Hey, open the gate, fuckos! Oh, you're not gonna? All right, I'm gonna open it for you." And then basically ripped the gate to this town open so that they could secure safety for these 2 children that they found themselves
Yeah, we're parents now.
escorting to the local town.
Yes.
Because the hags were, doing what hags do.
The
So
hags were
I'm-
Mrs. What's her fucking name from Mrs. Lovett?
Doubtfire.
Mrs. Lovett.
Definitely
From
not Miss
Sweeney
Doubtfire. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Okay. So Yuria has landed herself in prison for doing the funny business, as Hans said. And everybody else is in the inn. And that's, you're caught up. Congratulations. I'm causing problems. Everybody else is having to deal with it. But it's mostly just me having to deal with it. And if they want me back, then they can find me.
Speaking of them finding you, we wake up in the morning and you can stretch your legs of your various levels of prison cell and greet the day. As there's a lot of people walking around outside this morning. It seems that this town's fairly busy, a lot busier than any Barovia village morning that you've had so far. Now, you feel each a little changed and a little different. Your knowledge has grown. Some of you have got a little stronger. Your experience has started to reflect your time in Barovia. So we are level 4 now. Use it well. And welcome to Vallaki.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was trying to get my music going. That's what we got. That's what we got. Hold on, I got another noise in here I can just use. There you go.
Oh, cute. Dude, the audio for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is so good.
Just
It's some of the best UI work ever.
wait until you pick up an item. I got one for that too.
Mm. Is it just an ever looping that just doesn't release ever?
Yeah, kind
Oh,
of.
Jesus.
I don't know if audience can hear that actually. It probably comes through my Discord feed, so probably does.
Probably. Nintendo don't sue.
If we talk over the top of it quickly enough, we'll be fine.
Audio jungle. Anyway, we wake up, right?
All right, yeah, let's touch base with the non-actual prison. So, Calestis, Gwen, Mosh, Irina, and Ismark, not just Mark. You all can wake up, and it looks like Meg has very kindly left the door open. It's actually got a note there saying, no more funny business, okay? With a little smiley face. It's like the little smiley face, but it's like the colon and the 3 rather than just like a regular smiley face. Otherwise, just see me again. XRX, Gossip Meg.
So has Meg just like left the building, or is like they like
Meg's
just
nowhere
not
to be
there?
seen. Yeah, they have left.
Okay.
Is this flirting? Gonna show Mosh.
I hope not.
Some level
I
updates for
think-
everybody. Thank you, Melody.
Maybe, I do not know. Maybe they're just very friendly here.
There's certainly something anyway. There goes my voice.
Seems that the night was stressful for Gwen.
Floor was comfy though.
So I guess Moshe like makes his way downstairs, like to the tavern, to get his disgusting free meal.
So you get down there, and you can see Erwin, who's taken off their name tag at this point, starting to tend bar, get everything set up for the morning. And you can see what appears to be their 2 sons also walking around and cleaning the tables here. There is also a woman here kind of taking stock of all of the brew here, kind of listing down what has and hasn't been sold. It looks like both of these people work here and are the proprietors of. And they have very similar dress to them.
I guess like Moshe goes up to the barkeep. What was his name again? He took off his name badge.
Erwin.
Erwin. He goes, Erwin, my friend, how are you this morning?
He turns around and you can see the way he's dressed is it's kind of like a it's not exactly nobleman, but it's not exactly like a lot of the people live here in the townsfolk. They seem to have fairly nicely tailored clothes, teal and inky magenta in tones. I'll put the image of all 4 of these folk in the Discord. Actually, they look fairly unique out of the people you have here. They also seem all 4 of them seem fairly animated, unlike some of the other people you've met here. A lot more like Ismark and Irina in their behavior, rather than the bartender who you met in Barovia, the one who just kept cleaning glasses.
That kid looks like a little sociopath.
That kid, for all you know, might just be a little sociopath.
I haven't met him yet.
They're running around the room here. I will put it on stream for everybody as well. It is in the Discord if you want to see in the Barovia chat. So, what do you do? You can see them here. He's got like a big scar on his right eye. He's got some like pauldrons on and wears kind of like these teal gloves with a silver ring and a teal gem inside it as well. The wife seems to have like feathers sticking out of her bun with a long grayish white streak going from the middle of her head all the way into her bun. So it's just all the way down. The youngest boy looks to have white hair with a bit of a side shave and almost like a floopy fringe side cut. I don't know what it's called anymore. Now I'm trying to think of it. But the other boy has also got like some streaks of silver in their hair as well.
Yeah, Mosh goes up to Erwin and to say, hello, Erwin, how are you this morning?
Pretty good, actually. It was nice of the guards to actually give you a place to stay here.
Yes, it was very kind of Meg. Speaking of Meg, she has gone. Do you know where she went?
Probably back to her post or her abode. Usually they call her a bit of a, how do they call it? A workaholic in the way they speak. Yes.
You do not speak like them. Are you not, is your dialect, it is different from them. They're not from here. Are you not from here?
Well, I would say the family isn't from here overall, but we do reside here in Vallaki, yes.
Ah, yes. Thank you. It was a lovely room that you gave us. I know they said there was a room, but I feel like there are no bad rooms in this establishment.
No, we like to try and keep this place fairly, nice isn't the word, but hospitable to anyone who comes by. We're right in the middle of the valley, so everyone who comes either from the east or the west, sometimes the north from the lake, they're always tired and in need of a good night's sleep. So we make our rooms cheap, we make our rooms hospitable, and we make them comfortable for anyone. Even, I'm assuming even though Meg got you the lowest tier of room, it still was acceptable.
It was very acceptable. I do have one question, though. You see, we have been on the road for quite some time. We have been traveling. We are very dirty. We are very muggy. Do you perhaps have a bathroom that we could freshen ourselves up? I noticed that many of the people around in this town are very well-to-do, very well-dressed, and we do not want to insult anyone.
Oh, you don't have. There's no dress code. It's there's a bit of a spread of wealth in this village, it seems. You'll see the richest folk around, like the watchers, and the otherwise you'll also see regular folk around, so like the Arasecs in the stockyard. No one's going to judge you if you have nicer or more modest clothing. If you were to ever meet the burgomaster, he would probably expect you to wear your nicest cuts, mostly because he is, what's the word? Particular with his standards.
No, that is very fair. We have met a burgomaster before. But yes, I would just like to freshen myself up, to have a bathroom that I could use to clean myself and make sure that I am not, dirty.
Yes. Please, by all means. We have a washroom with hot water. We can get you some towels and linens.
Oh, we have already been given towels. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes, the room does come with all this stuff. Well, make yourself at home. I can get you some breakfast if you like. I mean, Meg's not here, so...
That would be amazing.
I know I'm under strict supervision to give you the restricted breakfast.
The non-continental, it's just Meg said.
Yes, well, that would be the hot beet soup and fresh bread, or I can get you a cooked wolf steak if you need.
Oh, the beet stew. This sounds lovely.
Very good, very good. We'll go get you that. By the way, this is my amazing wife. Her name is Danica. These are my sons as well, Brom and Bray. They will be around here. We own the tavern together. This is Danica and I own and operate the tavern together, and We don't live here necessarily, but it's a fairly good establishment.
Ah, yes. Before I go wash up, we were told to go to the your prison cell. Our other friend you may have seen the front gate to the town. Sometimes they get a little shall we say hot-headed and bust through things every now and then. But we need to pick them up in your post bail, that sort of thing. Where is the prison?
Prison. Well, it should be over by the coffin maker's shop, just in the market district. They've got a specific building. Sometimes they'll come out and the burgomaster will do his, calls them public displays from time to time, where he will ridicule or have the town do things to hang justice in their own fashion towards those who are wronged. Depends on the severity of their funny business, as they call it.
I've heard that word before. Funny business. Comedy is not allowed here?
Oh, very much is. It just depends on the crowd.
Oh, yes. You always have to pick the crowd.
Usually in public, people will refrain from the funny business as such, because the burgomaster has a specific sense of humor.
Ah, I see. Do you know what that sense of humor is?
Everything.
Is he a more slapstick comedy guy? Is he more a witty pun kind of fellow?
He looks around to make sure no one else is in the tavern right now, and he leans into you. More of an anything he say goes type of humor, and if you disobey him, he takes great joy in seeing you punished to his standards.
Ah, I see. I've met a number of those individuals in my past.
He is one to, as they say, put pineapple on pizza.
Sorry.
Did you just imply that pizza exists in this world?
Is it a crime that pizza would not exist in this world? Are you depriving the fine D&D Faerun realms of pizza, baked dough with some delicious sauce and cheese on top?
Half of these people don't have souls and therefore shouldn't know what pizza is.
Well, clearly.
I feel like
sums
pizza
up
in
with the Moscovs
Faerun
then.
makes sense, but pizza in Barovia?
Pizza?
I don't know,
In
man.
Barovia?
Pizza in Barovia. I don't know.
Hey, we haven't been to-
Listen,
We haven't been to
you're a
Krezk yet.
storyteller.
Yeah, you
You're
haven't
the
been to Krezk
storyteller. You
yet.
tell me, but I'm just saying. I think the
Castani could have brought back a hot slice, you know what I'm saying?
At the mention of pizza, Yuria just kind of a little bit in prison, unrelated to anything.
Just like through the ether, you're like, I have been wronged.
With that mosh, just that pineapple on pizza. Ah, I see. Do you have cheese here? I was under the impression that the area of Barovia was lacked cows. How are you getting cheese?
We used to have cows and therefore a steady supply of cheese. However, since decades of living here, it seems that the cows have one by one been picked off.
Oh, this sounds awful. You do not have any cheese for your pizzas.
No, particularly around these parts, there's a fairly horrific concentration of werewolves to the west of here.
I'm sorry, where?
To the west.
Oh, the wolves are in the west. Okay.
The wolves are in the west, yes.
Yes, terrific. I shall note that down. Make sure to not go to the west. And then with that, I think Mosh, gestures, he just thanks him, and then he sort of walks back to the rest of the group, tells them about the bath, and how we can all just sort of clean ourselves up.
I just assume everyone's heard this, right? Like Mosh is not really quiet.
Okay.
This is true.
Then Mosh just goes to the bathroom and starts you see, the door closes and you hear him just singing through the door as he's having a shower or something.
I would go check on the children first thing. See that they're okay.
Children seem
Tell
fine.
them.
They seem well rested. They're all cleaned up. They've had a good feed. and I guess their first question would be like, well, what do we do now? Because our parents are in Barovia.
Well, there is a church here.
I don't know if I want to go back to them anyway.
There is a church here. We can take you there, and I think that
Like
whoever
Donovan?
is
Are we going to see Donovan?
I don't think Donovan works at this church, but maybe he visits. But if we take you there, they might know someone who can take you in or help you get back to Barovia or look after you. What I think Calestis is just short-circuiting a little bit at the idea of giving these children up to the church.
We could go to the church. I need to go there anyway with Irina. That's the whole point of us being here. I'd be happy to meet you there or go with, take the kids.
I thought you were going to Kreshk.
If not here, we want to go here and see the priest here first, and then if this doesn't work out, Kresk after. Both have church.
Right.
Kresk would be backup plan because he's further again.
Well, first we have to go break someone out of jail and report for whatever punishment we are to face. And that includes you two.
Yes, we sure did bust in the gates at 3 a.m. Okay.
We did no such thing.
Yes, this is true.
Our
Meanwhile...
chat says that pizza should exist in Barovia.
Oh, excellent.
There we go.
So at some point in time, the Vistani, on their way back through, have definitely brought either the information to make pizza or a hot slice themselves. And then from there, pizza information has permeated, yet no one has been able to make it because there is no cheese. And that is the largest crime of all.
So is it more like, do they have
favorite bit of lore about this world is that there's just no cows, so there's no cheese.
Do they have more like pizza pockets just with no cheese in them? Just kind of like they've made like a dough ball that they fill with tomato sauce and meat and stuff and then cook it that way?
That's just a ravioli.
I mean, it depends on the type of dough you're using.
We have those little,
true.
what they call pierogies, the little dough ball you fold over and you steam. It's very easy to make those. And then when you bite into it, you burn your mouth.
Yeah, that sounds like the pizza experience.
Yes. It's quite good, though. I have not afforded it
That
in some
also
time.
sounds like the pizza experience.
Okay. So we're going to this church, or where are we going? We go to get Yuria?
Prison first. then
Okay.
church.
We have to report to the prison. We were told in no uncertain terms. I'm not going to attempt a German accent. I'm not going to do it. It'll be bad.
If you can do it, I'll think about some inspiration, maybe.
You mean the inspiration that I already have because I cut out a hag's tongue last month?
Maybe you should use your inspiration a bit quicker so I can reward you for some more inspiration then.
No.
Where's my inspiration for busting through a fucking gate?
That's fair.
I don't
Do it
want
again.
Do it, yo,
Do it again.
Don't tempt me. Don't
Prison
tempt
break
me.
to it. Okay, so
Anyway.
assuming that we've all eaten and bathed.
You've all eaten bait, and I'm just trying to find the map for you because it looks like it's buggered up on me.
It has.
Hey, there it goes. So you can make your way to the stockyard. It's not super far from the inn. The inn's pretty much the central location of this entire town here. And what box is this? There we go. So looks to be the central location here. Now, if you were to go to the stockyard, it's towards the side of town you've already been. So the coffin maker shop and the stockyard are here. This is known as basically the shopping district of Vallaki. Now, as you get down to that area... God, where's my stockyards gone? You can see the large stockyard has several sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign at above the front gate reads, Attersex Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon. Its colourful paint is peeling off, and faded lettering on its side spells out the words, Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders, and a heavy padlock secures the back door. You can see also around here that there is an uninviting shop about 2 stories tall, has a sign shaped like a wooden coffin above the front door, and all of the window shutters are closed up tight, and a silence surrounds this establishment. And I will put an image of the wagon in the chat in Discord.
And it's definitely not the pie wagon.
No, this is like a horse-drawn wagon kind of thing.
Good.
So it looks like a carnival wagon, except all of the paint's kind of, you know, it's had some better days.
And it doesn't look like the wagon that brought me and Yuria to Barovia.
Not at all. No, this one is.
Good.
This one's not. You know, so like. Not styled in the way the Vistani have their barrel-topped wagons. This is a lot more like a Sword Coast style wagon. On top of that, you can see there's some stocks in this area and a smaller building that simply has the words Naughty Ones written on a sign above it. You can very clearly tell with the amount of foot traffic here, which is a concerning amount of foot traffic, that people come and go here frequently, but you can also see Yuria's heavy boots here. What's everyone doing?
So this isn't the jail, or it is?
This looks to be the jail. It's simply... It's got like...
Do we see like Meg or Hans nearby?
Let's say yes. Meg's waiting outside the place here. But I call it the Naughty Ones. It's got a little jail in the sign, and it's the Naughty Ones. The way it's spelt is inside the jail, and the motif of the jail surrounds it.
Okay.
So there is our would-be crime committers, huh?
We weren't
Meg.
meeting anything.
I hope you had a good breakfast and a good night's sleep.
It was wonderful. Thank you so much for accommodating us.
Yes. So, Yuria is still in here. Unfortunately, Hans had to go back to work on the gate. He's pulling double shift at the moment because someone went out last night after you came in and checked the places, got eaten very quickly. So we have a few people down today. So that is why I'm also still working.
Oh, I hope you get a rest.
I
hope you get a rest sometime.
Sometimes just standing around guarding a shop is the rest. It's very refreshing not having to think about werewolves or horrors of the night while I stand watch outside the gate.
Yes, the wolves were in the west.
Yes. Yes, there's a lot of wolves in the west, yeah.
Yes. With our friend Yuria, how do we go about this? Do we post bail? Is there an arraignment? How can we get our friend or explain our situation to you?
So I've spoken to the burgomasters this morning, and they have given me some very strict punishments for all of you. So let's go in, and I can tell you all at once, because I don't want to do it again, because that would be silly.
Agree, and there's no silly business.
Yes.
No silly business.
No funny business. Well, Meg will allow a little bit of funny business from time to time, but right now it's a serious time.
Meg, when you have a moment, I have a joke for you. I think you will love it. But for now, serious.
When Meg is off shift at the tavern, I would love to hear it.
Absolutely.
You can walk
I guess
in.
we follow Meg into the jail.
Inside this makeshift jail, there seems to be 2 or 3 cells at most, and you can look over to Uria's, which has been boarded up quite badly and with heavy chains and padlocks all over it. Yes, so they said is that this one, because they broke the gate and knocked me on my tuchus, is that they have to be very, very secure. So Hans and the others did this. Now we can let them out.
Yes.
Are you going to cause any more funny business? Or strong silent type? Well, I can't let you out with a verbal confirmation, so, or at least a written apology for the crimes that you have done this evening.
Do I know generally where they are?
Oh, they're like standing
Behind
in the
this-
same room as you.
Right, behind, but like the cell is completely boarded up. Like I can't see out of it.
Oh no, you can see out of it. It's just boarded
Okay.
up to try and be more secure. You know it's not.
Right. I think that at her beckoning for an answer, she just opens her eyes and just tilts,
Hello, sleepy
raises her
head.
eyebrows. Wasn't sleeping.
Yes, well, so that means that you did hear what I said.
How many people do you know that sleep sitting up?
Not many, unless they have the narcolepsy, and at that point they're usually not sitting up for very long after.
Right.
They fall over.
No, I do not intend to cause any funny business.
Okay. Anything else you want to apologize for?
Not particularly.
Oh,
Is there something you had in mind?
well, yes. It was you broke the gate. You knocked me over. You
I said I would fix the gate, and I said I would be held responsible for the things that I did, and nobody
That's-
else would.
I
So I
saw-
don't know why they're here.
I understand the accountability, but Meg has not heard the magic words.
We want me to apologize.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, maybe if you had opened the gate, I wouldn't have had to break it down.
Maybe if you stuck by our rules, we wouldn't have had to have this conversation.
We had children with us. You honestly expected me to just stand outside in the middle of the fucking night
Yeah,
in
so when people...
Barovia.
Okay,
Hello,
Meg's-
the children-
Meg's getting
the
a little
children-
hot heated here.
The children are here.
Children are safe.
Language, please, Yuria.
So, you're rocked up at 3
Laughs.
a.m. and our orders at 3 a.m. are most likely werewolves come at 3 a.m. So we stick them with the pike, and then we were caught off guard a little bit when you had children. So that's why we didn't throw arms immediately. But then you just barrels through the door. And that was
'Cause
very
you
rude.
wouldn't open the gate.
Yeah, sorry. Why didn't you not ask and use the other
I
magic
told
words?
you.
The
I
please
warned
one.
you beforehand. I said, open the gate. We have children.
Yes. I'm very responsive to very good manners. And I didn't hear any, just like I'm not hearing any now.
Yuria stands up and walks over to the door, pulls it open with her
Hey.
hands.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Steps out of the cell and just walks out.
Are you lying there?
Yeah. No,
Des-
100%.
Deception check.
She's not solid. She's not sorry. Not even remotely.
No, I got that. But give us a deception check.
Dude, I love playing a cunt. She's a -2.
What'd you get?
It's a 16. I got 18 on the die, -2. So,
You're lucky I'm in the good mood because you sound at least a little bit authentic. So, apology accepted. You may exit your Oh. Well, now you're going to have to fix those bars as well. I'm letting you know. So you fix your tasks.
She
Fix the
stops.
bars and fix the gate.
She stops, turns around, bends them back, and just turns around and continues walking.
Okay.
I guess I need to get better metal if I can bend that with just my hands.
But not everybody has a bunch of... Okay. So, but at least I can check that one off the list. Okay, so now that you're all in one place, the Baron has some tasks for you. Vargas Valakovich. He gives pride in the festival. It happens in 3 days. And so everybody is expected, and especially those who have funny business or funny business in their pasts, to have contributed to the Festival of the Blazing Sun as much as possible, because it's very important here. It's an annual tradition, and it really signifies the morale of the town and the all is well of it all. So with that,
Sorry, just for clarification, we are required to assist setting up the festival
yes,
in
your
Pennant.
part of your punishment
this
is
is-
setting up the festival.
This is above the table.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And Vargas Verakovich. Have we heard that name? Do we know who that
Vargas
is?
Valakovich. Not
Valakovich.
yet. No, you've only ever heard from him as the Burgomaster at this point.
Oh, so he's the Burgomaster. Okay.
Yeah.
So, hold on. You want us to set up a festival?
Yes, it's like a big party. So this is part of the all is well. If you can make everybody happy in Vallaki, the town will slip free of the devil's grasp. At least a little bit. We do that every year. And we kind of keep the whole thing happening annually, so the all is well will dispel the bad things that happen.
Yuria genuinely thinks these people are insane. Like, broke the laws and my punishment is to throw a party?
Yes, no, so it's contributing with some hard labor to the party. It's so hard to understand here.
Under her breath to Calestis.
Oh, sorry, this is not an annual thing. This is a once a week thing.
Oh, fuck.
My mistake. They changed it recently to be once a week because we needed more joy in the village.
This
So if you
place
keep being
is-
funny business, you have to do this once a week forever.
This place is a madhouse. This place is
you
a
would-
madhouse.
If you would like to be purged of your evils, the Burgomaster is available appointments.
I don't have any evil that needs to be purged. Actually, question.
Yes.
Do you know of anybody that can deal with curses?
The priest probably, but he's very busy all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure he can find some time.
Actually, would you consider the curse evil? Perhaps.
Evil to me?
Or maybe the Burgomaster can help you with that then. Because he purges the evil, so
Right.
yeah.
Sure.
So
Do
then-
I have to meet with him, or am I just going straight to party?
So
Crap.
you would be first off punishment. Second up, when you have some spare time after punishment is fulfilled, you should do as you want. You have to talk to the Burgomaster's right-hand man, Izek Strasny. You see him walking around with big ugly arm, and he is very scary.
Okay.
And then you would talk to Isaac, and then you talk to Burgomaster from there. I can let you know that Meg sent you, or Hans can also say they sent you. Other than that, you are welcome and free to roam the village outside of your penance duties. So we have a good union here, so it's about 4 hours of work.
Right.
Now, my friend, you mentioned the devil. The festival is to
Yes,
ward
the
off the
devil,
devil.
the Strad devil. You know, the ever-looming presence across the land, sends werewolves that we hold back, sometimes causes some funny business themselves at quite a high severity of funny business. You'll see, the wolves, dire wolves always prowl the woods and they pick off people whenever they leave Vallaki. Does that sort of devil, yes.
Ah, yes. I believe I have met this devil of yours.
Oh,
Yes, he has my sweet lady Rain.
I'm so sorry.
Um,
So why?
So if
So
you-
hold on. So you've met the devil and lived?
yes, he
Oh.
welcomed me into Barovia.
When
he welcomed
But,
me
you're
up
going to stomp on his foot to shut him up.
And so you travel here at night and come to Vallaki. Why?
Oh, because we killed killed some hags.
So you killed. And when you say hag, do you mean like woman or a person who, like, is this like a witch, a hag, or someone you don't like?
Let me explain. We
They
were
had
traveling.
these children in captivity.
Oh, that's where the children
were-
came from.
Yes.
They were going to turn them into food.
Oh.
Do you know
So-
the old windmill, the old grindstone?
And so these children were going to bake some tasty treats for the kids. You abducted them and then brought them here?
No, the children were going to be baked into tasty treats.
Oh, so the children were the food.
Yes.
Oh,
I have my
mistake.
hands over their ears and I'm pressing them against my sides so that they cannot
Yeah,
hear any
absolutely.
of this conversation.
Okay, so this is all a lot to take in, but you haven't done any more
Imagine
funny
how we
business.
feel, my friend.
And you just came from Barovia? Or outside? But we see a lot of people. Some people call them freaks. Some people call them travelers. But a lot
yes.
come through here. We had one recently with the Bone Man. Mr. Bone, the one that the lady she
Jim.
walks through. Oh,
And
it's Jim. You
Joanna.
met Jim. Ah,
We met Jim.
Yes,
we
Jim and
loved
Joanna.
Jim. Where are they?
Oh, my friend.
They are still at the bone grinder.
Oh, okay. So it's a windmill. They're just taking up the board. Oh, that sounds so much like Joanna.
Sorry.
Okay, so if you're looking for punishment duty, so first off, we have to get as much wood from the forest just outside of town, not too far, because it gets dangerous. Haha. And then from there, we put it in a big pile in the middle of town, and that becomes the big bonfire. From there, we then make the big blazing sun, which is a ball that we set on fire during the festival. And that is the signal of all will be well when that thing goes up.
And you'll do this every week.
Every week.
How the hell do you still have a forest?
I don't actually know. The amount of land clearing should have really done a dent in this place, but there always seems to be wood.
I have a
All right.
suspicion. But I'm not going to say anything.
Yes,
you guys
usually
want-
there's always some kind of trees.
You guys want to take care of your business with the clergymen, the priests, and I'll fuck off to go see this burgermeister, and then I'll meet you back at the center of town.
Well, you all have to do your penance before you can see any burgomaster, because if they find out you're talking to them without your good points, sometimes we use little gold stickers. Otherwise, they may not take you. Izek is full context. Izek is also executioner, so be careful when you talk to them, especially if you have
Right.
been bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they have a sense of
I'll
humor?
Go,
No, not really. He's a mean man.
Okay, good to know.
So then I guess I'll go take care of my penance rolling her eyes as she says that.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go deal with whatever you got going on? And I'll meet you back.
I
at
think
the-
we have to do our
Burgermasters?
penance as
We
Why
should
do
well.
they
get
have
the
a penance?
Has to do it too.
I don't know. Mary
They
just
didn't
says
do
we have a
anything.
penance.
Guilt by association. They
The
don't do
Burgermaster
things.
has deemed you all varying levels, but the same
for fuck's
punishment
sake.
worthy of funny business. So all of your collective punishment remains the same. No murder was committed, no guards were harmed, so treat it as first offense.
Where the children weren't being punished.
No,
Right.
no.
Good.
No, the children are led by your bad decisions.
I just
We'll
look at Yuria.
rescue them.
But you did that outside of Vallaki, so it doesn't really count as much. So no gold star for you, Mr. Red Man.
I take offense to that.
I am sorry.
Mosh, sometimes I think you just need to learn to just shh.
You know what? I think we should do our penance, and maybe we should go see the Burgermaster and get all of this misunderstanding sorted.
I think perhaps we go to the church and drop the children off.
I'm sure you can manage that on your own, Calestis. We'll get started on the other ship and we'll meet you there.
It's 4 hours of punishment each, not collective, so
I'm aware. Should take you no more than, 20 minutes?
I don't know. I've never been here before.
They have a map, right? I gave you one.
Yes, they gave us a map and a tour of that town as we entered.
We also have I Love Vallaki shirts on request. They are about 5 silver each. Or
You
you
know
can get
what?
one that's specific for the festival. It says, I'm having a blazing sun of a good time.
Where can I get one of those?
They'll be available during the festival. You can only get during the festival. I suppose it's pretty available, and you can get them once a week at the festival.
Okay, I will make sure I save some money.
Mm-hmm.
Yuria just is so done with this conversation and just starts walking out to go collect wood, I think, or whatever
Yeah.
it is that I'm supposed to be doing.
It's pretty much collecting wood and bringing it to the center of town at the moment as the primary punishment they've given you.
All right, so just I guess getting there. Just do I rock up with like a bunch of other people that are also doing this, or is
Yeah.
it just like okay?
They all seem to also have shirts on saying, I committed funny business. And when you get there, they give you a black shirt that says, oh, what's your size, sorry?
I'm not wearing that.
Well, then I guess this doesn't count as your community service then. So everybody's got to wear the funny business committed shirt. Otherwise, does not count.
Mosh just he's like, I'm a medium. Do you have a medium, sir?
I do have a medium, yes.
Terrific, and he just puts it on. It fits very well, and just starts trying to collect wood.
Okay, so shirt for you, shirt for you, shirt for you, shirt for you. And you have to make sure that the font is all displayed because we want people to know you committed some funny business. And then if you go into the woods, just make sure you're going to the south. That's the closest place for the woods.
I think that that same anger that she felt in the prison is starting to reach a boiling point. She is super not about the fact that they are basically like it's like a public embarrassment thing. And she's not about it. She'll take the shirt, but she's not fucking wearing it. But she will grab 4 extra axes, 1 for each arm, and we'll just head off in the nearest direction and start fucking obliterating the fucking woods.
They lean over to, they lean right down to Gwen. Looks like somebody's going to be doing extra time later, so they're going to wear their shirt. Ha ha ha.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, well, it's not my rules. You got to talk to the burgomaster. He's very strict on these things.
Well, he's hoping he doesn't push his luck then. And she's just going to stick the shirt on backwards because
Okay, so
the right way round. And
Gwenwyn's time
head off.
starts. And now, be sure I'll be counting your hours on this. Make sure to wear your shirts during that, otherwise your time does not get logged. Okay, have fun with the wood collecting. Make sure to show everyone how much funny business you committed. Thank you for your penance.
Now, when you say collecting wood, you're saying chopping the trees, not picking up the twigs off the ground.
I do a little bit of both, honestly. If you want to get a cart, it makes it a lot easier.
I think I'll leave the twigs alone if you don't mind.
Oh, okay, much easier to carry, but you do what you need.
Okay.
Cool. So, DM.
Yeah.
How many trees can I cut down and log in 30 minutes with my astral arms?
Roll an athletics check for us. You can use your
That's gonna be
wisdom.
with my yeah, for sure. That is a get fucked.
Is that a natty 1?
No, the other way around, dude.
20? You are the most efficient log cutter you've ever damn seen in your life. Mosh, Calestis, Irina, and Ismark are getting the amount that you are getting in the same amount of time, and you are steaming through this. However, they all have their shirts on, and you are just kind of carrying it, I assume, right?
So what do you mean, carrying the shirt? Like it's tucked in like the back part of like her belt, so like it shows the text. Like I would assume that like the text of like I did funny business or whatever is poking out, but she's not wearing the shirt. She's tucked it in the back of her belt. It's like, yeah, it's on there, but I'm not fucking wearing it. And I'd like to think that in the 30 minutes that she's cleared, if you'll permit it, she's basically done the work of probably like a good 6 hours of the average person,
I was
given the
saying,
fact
like,
that she has
the combined effort of the 5 other people in your party is probably how much you've done in just yourself in 30 minutes.
Right, okay. So I think at that, like once she's finished that 30 minutes, she kicks over the little bit of like of wood that would be left over from the splintering of a tree falling, and just sits down and just hits all the axes into the ground, and just sits there, and it's just fuming. It's just fucking angry at just all of this, because in her mind, she didn't do a bad thing. It's just being punished for doing a good thing, and it pisses her the fuck off.
Really hitting in that justice meter of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole kangaroo court nonsense is just absolutely driving her insane.
You can see other people here are very clearly doing this a lot more monotonously. They seem to be very drab about doing this. They are not enjoying it. It seems like this is actually a punishment to them, and a heavy one at that.
I think I would have taken Irina and Ismark and detoured first to the church so I could drop the kids off.
Yeah, sure thing. So, yep.
Can I? Like, I was just gonna speed through it, but I was gonna say I'll insight check whoever I leave them with, so that I know that the kids are in good hands.
No, yeah, head in for a sec because this might be a good little moment. So
it's like I'd like to imagine that we come back and there's just like a pile of logs in the shape of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just greatness when we come back.
So when you get to the church, you can see a centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. You can see a fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church, and a thin mist creeps along the graves as you approach.
Does it look like the mists of Barovia, or does it look like it's kind of chilly here? Okay.
Just kind of chilly mists, yeah.
Okay.
You can see in through the open doors here a male priest. Looks like he is trying to talk to right now a small, probably teenage man there. He's a brawny lad with a perpetually... Sorry, actually, also in the graveyard is a brawny lad with a perpetually furrowed brow, tending the grounds and digging some graves. As you approach with the children, you see the father take stock of who's walking up, and he will approach the edge of his church.
During the whole walk over here, I would have been explaining to the kids, like, I'm gonna leave you with the church, like, I'll come back and, like, check that you're okay, but I've got to go and do this punishment thing, and also, I'm on a bit of a dangerous thing that I'm doing at the moment, so it's probably not safe for you to hang around. Just awkwardly trying to, in kid-safe terms, explain.
We can stay here if there's comfy beds.
Yeah, you can.
The priest will walk outside. So, I see you've brought children here.
Is that not allowed?
It is, yeah. However, it comes at a bit of unfortunate timing. The church is only... church has been compromised. And we are currently trying to get it re-hallowed, as it were.
Okay.
I am Father Lucian Petrovich. This is my acolyte, altar boy, Yeska. They tend the grounds with Milivoj outside.
Sorry, can you say that name but without the accent, please?
Which
the
one?
kid's name, the altar boy.
Yeska, Yeska. And Milivoj is the other name. I'd love to help as much as I can. I'm very concerned about this, and I was asking Yeska where these the bones are that could be laid back to rest.
These children have been through a lot. They were taken from their families by a coven of hags, and I block their ears again, and they were going to be turned into pies by said hags.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
They don't have families to go back to.
I understand. No, they can absolutely stay here. I'll make them comfortable. They seem fairly young, so do they need specific care or?
I've known them for 8 hours.
Ah, well, are you leaving now or?
Funny business, penance.
Oh. I see. Once you are done with your funny business, then
we are traveling through, and we have a dangerous amount of travel ahead of us. It is no place for children.
Travelers usually always are in this place, and then they seem to fall into the cycle of the blazing sun. So just be careful on your future funny business.
Cycle of the blazing sun.
No, the penance of funny business.
Wait, sorry, you just said they. Sorry, Matt, you just said they. Sorry, you just said they fall into the cycle of the blazing sun.
Yes, they do.
No, that was me asking you.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah. What do you mean by the cycle of the? I'm confused. I'm not from here.
So travelers like yourself tend to, once they have committed the funny business in the Burgomaster's eyes, they only ever commit funny business in the Burgomaster's eyes. And he sees it as a way to have idle hands at all times for his weekly festivals. This is why it was yearly and now is weekly.
When did that change happen?
Past year or so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
so be careful. If you have already got penance, then I warn you that
technically
this,
did nothing.
you'll get punished
Whatever.
anyway.
Yeah.
Then you have penance.
One of
It's all
my
the same in his eyes.
companions punched the gate down.
Ah. Well, I wish you luck. I hope you get out of your spiral. Your circling drain.
Okay. These two have a question for you, and I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna say goodbye to the kids, and I'm gonna leave.
Is it the kids?
No, it's Irina and Ismark.
Oh, yes. Father, we have a lot of talking to do. I don't feel safe talking about it in public, so we're going to go in the church and we will discuss. Calestis, it was good to see you. Please don't hesitate to... Shit, we have penance too. Never mind, we're coming with you. We'll leave the kids here. Father Lucian, we'll see you soon. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I tell him the kids' names. Like, it's Myrtle and Lil Freak.
Alright. And you can meet back up with
when-
everyone.
When you get back, there is absolutely an erected, gigantic middle hand built out of the fucking logs that I have chopped, and it is in the shape of a middle finger,
They hand,
without a doubt.
they hand the three of you your I've committed funny business shirts that you know to put them on. And when you do, they write your name down as your count has started.
Cool.
You can approach
Can
the
I-
rest of the group.
In a moment where they aren't actively looking at like the board, like the little thing that they're writing down everything on, can I just go over to it and write my name in it?
You'd have to go up to one of the guards, but you can try.
Yeah, like if they would they ever leave it down? Like would they ever leave it behind or something like that?
No, there's actually a steady enough stream of people coming into here that they're like consistently writing in this logbook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I'm just walking up to them. Hey, I did all that. You
Oh,
logged that?
That's very good. Yes. However, did you put your shirt on properly?
It's right here. You can see it.
Oh.
The shirt gets in the way. I can't actually wear it if I'm going to be doing my chopping because my arms will rip the shirt off. So this is the best way to wear it.
Well, I could get you some extra shirts to change into, but
I'm not. If I
unfortunately,
change my shirt every 3 hours, or every 30 minutes, or 10 minutes. Excuse me, it's not going to work.
Well, that means
This
if
is the
you're
best way to
ripping a
do it.
shirt every 30 minutes, we could give you 8 shirts for your 4 hours. However, I do need to let you know that the work you have done so far, while it has been very beneficial to the town of Vallaki, has unfortunately not been logged because you weren't wearing your I committed funny business shirt.
I was though. It was on my belt
But you didn't have it displayed so everybody could see
because
it.
it is displayed. If I wore it, I would tear it off.
Well, I'm sorry, but
Do you want efficient work, or do you want somebody who's just going to be able to do menial? Like I've done enough to last you for like at least 3 weeks.
oh, so it should be no problem for you to just put the shirt on and sit down for a while the work is done. The burgomaster
Would
sees
that-
the penance all's the same.
Would that make the work that I've done count or not?
Was the time would count, and coincidentally, your work has been achieved, yes. Otherwise, you could take us up with the manager if you would like.
Why does the shirt matter? Fuck.
The burgomaster
goes
has
back-
his ways.
She goes back to sit on the fucking goddamn stump, pulls the shirt out. And puts it on.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
Ah. All right, and you finally see them write Yoria, start, penance, signed off.
So
The
I'm just
moment
gonna.
that they walk away, I take it off again.
Once this exchange has occurred, I'm just gonna grab Mosh and Gwen and bring them all over so that we're all 4 in the same spot again. And I'm gonna let them know about the, hey, So we're on a shit list now, and if we do anything that the burgomaster doesn't like, we're gonna be here forever.
Right.
I would like to talk to this burgomaster. He seems
we have
like
to go
an
meet with him anyway,
interesting
right?
fellow.
We have to finish our punishment first.
Oh, we got what? 2 hours left?
I just got here, so I have 4 hours left.
Right, but I've done enough work for all of us, so you can just sit down and do nothing.
I don't know if they count it like that.
I mean, that's what they said earlier when I went up to them.
They seem
wear this
pretty-
fucking shirt.
They seem pretty stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they seem pretty
But from
devoid
what-
of any personality, really. Like, am I crazy? They all sound they all sound identical, right?
They seem very lovely and friendly to
Like
me.
they-
I'm quite fond of them.
I mean,
they
regional
all
accents.
seem- No, I mean like every aspect of their personality seems the same. Like they feel like the same person.
Yeah, that's probably because the burgomaster is the way that he is, infecting the town with the need to
Exactly
be
my
good
point.
all the time. It's
Do
not
we
like
trust the burgomaster or do we not
no,
trust the
no,
burgomaster?
not at all.
No.
No.
Okay. Good to know.
The point in bringing that up is that this seems pretty irregular. That like the majority of the people that we've interacted with, at least I've interacted with, they are all. It's like they've had their personalities replaced. That they're just. They all feel like a carbon copy of the same person.
I don't know what carbon is.
Get
An
girls on the
iron
wagon
mold copy. Like, you son of a bitch, you fucker.
Me?
No, fucking, fucking Ash. I don't know what carbon is. Fuck you. You know what I mean. You know that one play, Avatar: The Last Airbender? You know that one? We've all seen the play. Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
I emit a sonic wave from my mouth.
Oh
There,
my God.
got a pretty good look at you.
All right, so as you wait out your very harsh penance, wearing your lovely I committed funny business t-shirts, you can, I guess, have a bit of solace in the fact that you're at least in some kind of town that is protected. You are in Vallaki. Right now, all is well. The festival of the Blazing Suns in a couple days. The weekly celebration and morale booster, led by the Burgomaster himself. And we'll see what happens next time. And that's where we'll end up next
What a
week.
goofy session, man. This is fun.
I love
I
Vallaki.
liked it.
It's fun. Like high intensity into, oh, you must wear the shirt. You must wear the shirt in order to be
Yeah, it's like
acquitted.
we've gone from the absolute high of hey,
Oh,
we just killed a
God.
hag coven without taking damage to yeah, hello, we are here to do a punishment.
I love that it's basically Uria's crutch, this place, where it's not hard as a strength to overcome. it's the bureaucracy and process that is your heal.
It's
Yeah, it's what actually happened is Yuria died in the last session, and this is her
This
personal
is
hell.
personal limbo.
Yep.
and hell.
Yeah.
Yep. This is like, okay, so a little peek behind the curtain for Yuria. Grew up pretty well off, right? Like had family that was pretty high up in society or whatever. She's very used to like the systems of a governing system, like the processes and shit like that. But there's an air of respect in it all, and there's an air of like the punishments are fair and just, right? They're like, there's no sort of like, there's a sense of pride in her, right? And to be in a place where all of that is being removed from her, it's just like, if she wanted to, she could rip these people in half. She absolutely could, and she knows she could, but she can't. But she wants to because these motherfuckers. Oh but she doesn't want to because she doesn't want to hurt anybody. Like, she doesn't want to, but like, Jesus.
I love Vallaki so much. Because like you can also sense there's stuff going on here. But the guards are the guards, you know. Also, I want to say that just a tidbit of the lore. Hans and Meg were the most animated out of all the guards.
Really?
Yeah, they seemed like regular folks.
Okay. Was that just a little bit of flavor that you were putting on there, where they were both the same person essentially, or were you trying to emphasize?
They're just twins.
Okay. So it's not like a situation where, well, maybe it is. Who knows? I guess that would be a little bit too metagamey. Yeah.
Moshe's living his best life in this village. People are talking, and he's getting information.
Okay, so
this
I just
village
had an
was
idea.
made for you.
I just had an idea.
He is going to talk to everyone.
I could put it on fourth wall. Would anyone want an I committed funny business?
Yes.
Oh, God damn it.
Because that would be so. I would love to wear that.
Do it.
I committed funny
Fucking make
business
it.
in Vallaki.
Oh, like Moshe's going to wear that all around the town.
So they're gonna think
like,
you've committed penance the whole time.
Yeah, but he's in the business of funny, so.
He's got a point. I love how every single one of these sessions has turned into, like, and I don't know if this is your intention, because I love the dichotomy of the group, and that you have like this sort of stoicism with Calestis. You have this sort of like blasé, kind of nonchalant with Gwen. You have this person who's just kind of like, hey, I'm here, I'm having a good time with Moshe all the time, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how he sounds too.
Yeah, basically Brooklyn.
Old Jersey, all the time.
Yeah. This genuinely feels like every session turns into just Yuri as hell. Like, at almost every juncture, it's just.
You want to touch the rock? It's real pretty.
I love it.
I saw it.
So, dude, I want to know what's going on with your rock. The whole like
I
little
know,
handprint
right?
Tesla shit is just like. I
And
mean,
they're
I
all
went.
Twiggy dude. Like,
You
what
were
the
at the
fuck?
back. You were at the back, and I wanted to see what was going. Like, if I had seen that, I'd been like, "Yo, what the fuck? What the hell?"
Well, Twiggy dude touched it and just went.
I saw a
Yeah,
great
but I don't
comment.
know that.
I saw a great comment earlier in the chat from Death as Twitch. It said this is like listening to listening. Oh fuck! This is like listening to siblings argue. I can't speak right now. It's very authentic, and I was like, I agree.
I think
And
that
it
was
the-
during the
What was this
prison.
in regard to?
I think that was like when
Meg and Yuri, maybe.
Yeah, in the prison.
I think so, yeah.
Just
It's very much a-
constant back and forth.
I very much enjoy this entire game. I want an opportunity where we can just like actually. We need. You know what we need more than anything? We need a group spa day where like we can actually just like not
If
think.
you want,
We can actually get to know one another.
I actually have the perfect thing for that, because in our charity fundraising coming up, on the week of the 12th of November, I was going to, I guess, pitch to you guys live now. We can do that because I have it slotted in that Barovia and Dragon Break that week, and maybe the next week, depending if we're feeling like 2 in a row, could be a charity-based one-shot where the donations could fuck with the games.
Matthew, I need you to know,
fun.
this
Bring
week
it.
alone, I bought 10 new bottles of hot sauce.
Yo,
Excellent.
good
I
shit.
have-
Allworth sells Cullies now, and it's my favorite hot sauce brand. So.
I'm going to Matt's Hot
shit.
Shop in Collingwood on Saturday to buy a shitload more. So good luck with that, players in person.
Can I offer you Cullies? Fuck me, that's hot sauce.
I have
It
seen
is.
that one. Yeah.
It's so good.
I know we got to get people out of here, so let's start reverse order. Rin, thank you for joining us.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rin. I play Uria in this bitch. I do whatever the fuck I feel like on any given day on twitch.tv.com. I am a yapper. I'm a professional yapper. I play video games professionally. I'm pretty good at them.
Pretty good.
You know what? I'm all right. I'm pretty okay at doing that shit. Yeah, if you look me up anywhere, Rin_Eviction, you will find me. That's what I literally am everywhere. Twitch is where I reside for the most part. But yeah, outside of that, you can find me on Winter's Tales doing Castleton with that goofy motherfucker up there. Cardinal direction on stream is fun. But that goofy motherfucker. The project's really cool. It's kicking up on November 10th. And in addition to that, I am also going to be a part of a couple of Daggerheart shows soon with Twisted Fates, as well as Project Medusa. And that's kind of it. It's been a pleasure, all of you. I'm sorry that I play quite possibly one of the rudest, most insufferable people in this campaign. I love all of you dearly.
If it were a problem, we would mention it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna say it every time because people that are just joining in will be like, Jesus Christ, this Rin person is a fucking bitch. And it's like, well, it's the character. Like, I always want to make sure. I love you guys. I adore you guys. I love this game so much. Thank you for letting me be mean to you.
This is great. I mean, like, that's the beautiful part about this cast and game. Like, it's comfortable that we can be mean to each other, and we know we're going to touch base later if anything's up.
Well, and it's the dichotomy of it all. It's the mean and the serious mixed with the whimsy and the silly that I think just makes this just so much more fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's me.
All right, going down to Elliot.
Me. Hi, I'm Elliot. I am a silly little guy on the internet. You can find me on just about everywhere at 8-Bit Elliot. And I stream 3 times a week. I make YouTube videos. I make TikToks. That's what I do for a living. So if you enjoy that, check me out. Yeah.
Oh, I'm checking you out right now. I'm going to all the socials.
Get on them socials. There's a link tree in the chat. All right, Saz, thank you for joining.
Hi, sorry, I had to try and get my mouse back. He is not respecting personal boundaries right now. It's a cat, just for anyone who can't see the cat. Hi, I'm Saz, or Saz the Meeple. You can find me on Threads, because I don't really do anything else professionally on the internet, unless it's for Meeples and Dragons, which is pretty much everywhere on the internet, which is my baby with my husband John. We do the Twitch thing, we have a store, we make awesome glassware, which you'll be able to win as giveaways as part of Matt's charity thing coming up in a few weeks' time. And I'm doing my Dice Advent calendar. I'm only 50% sold out right now, so seriously, come and get them. There's a couple more weeks for me to pack them and ship them out. And where else can you find me? On Law Rights, once a month. That's me.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Ash.
That makes me feel so nice because Emily always says last and least. Thanks, Matt.
I'm gonna go yell at Emily.
Don't yell at Emily.
Don't yell at my
she does it out
friends.
of love. She does it out of love.
I know.
Hey, I'm Ash and I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on all the social medias, including like the new ones, Blue Sky and Hive, and what's the other one that Saz really likes? Threads. That's the bitch. You can also find me over at Hexes and Vexes this Thursday night, Halloween night, for a special edition of Dead Channel. My emotional state will be dictated by the finale of Agatha All Along, which is airing on. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
forgot.
okay.
I forgot that's coming out.
Yeah, I can't wait. And you can also find me over on the Law Rights, where I play in Sword of the Skulls with Saz, and I DM A Tale of Two Queens, our little gay pirate adventure, which is unfortunately still on hiatus due to scheduling issues. I thought it was coming back next month, and it's not because I can't make it work.
The BB&G of this whole thing is the scheduling.
But yeah, anyway, my most recent post was about this knife, which is Rio Vidal's dagger from Agatha All Along, because how do I work out my hyperfixations? I make shit from them.
Nice.
That's it.
And I've been Matt. I've been your DM. I pretty much do the stuff around here. I'm a professional content creator and dungeon master for hire. You can find my stuff through the link tree there. I also do a lot of mini painting. I made a Pokemon Tyranids army that won a little award, and Wargamer wrote an article on it if you ever want to see it, so it's down in that link tree too. Other than that, I'll be coming back on tonight, actually, at 7:30. We had to move it just because Queensland has funky little daylight savings, and we've moved our stream forward half an hour to 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for Elder Scrolls Dragon Break. I think we're up to episode 5 on that one now, because this stream has officially overtaken it in terms of episode number. So I think they're on 5 and we just did episode 6. So check it out. I am playing in that game, and we have a wonderful Scarlet Moth as our guest DM for that one. It's a really fun time. Also, painting on Thursday mornings, Australian Eastern Daylight Time, 10 a.m. for that, where I'll paint a bunch of minis and or do stuff. We're going to do our community building stream for the next giveaway on that one too, actually. So if you have I think the theme for this one was scariest characters, because we are airing it directly on Halloween. If you have a scary, spooky Halloween build you want us to judge and find a winner for, we will be doing it that day. And we might get some other guests and voices on. Open invite to all you in the cast as well. If you want to come and judge some character themes and builds. And then the winner will, Australian New Zealand entries only, because shipping hurts me otherwise, can win a 2024 Player's Handbook from Wizards of the Coast. They were very kind and gave us like a whole crate between packs and these streams. So if you want to win some stuff,
Wow.
come and drop those in. Other than that, if you like Wound Forge, there's things on screen. You can get 10% off. Go get some really cool stuff, and no extra cost to you, and kick back a little help to the channel. It's code
Buy the
SweetRoll.
shit.
It's real good. It's real good. Even before I was
And it
sponsored by
smells
them,
real.
they're just great.
It also smells real good. Just saying. They use
Yeah.
really good quality wood, and it smells fucking
I actually
amazing.
don't even use them for their intended purpose. I just sit there and huff them before I go to bed.
And their custom engraving is really fucking good. Just
Yeah,
saying.
they can also do colored prints on them now as well.
Elliot really like that one.
Yeah, that was
Just
that was funny.
huff the
Just-
wood.
Don't even use them, just huff them.
You could huff them, and they've got that Western Australian Jarrah wood that only exists there. You can huff that specific Western Australian forest smell.
Grind
Anyway,
them up.
what a way
Put
to
'em
end the
in
stream.
There's an
Nostril.
ad for you.
All right, who are we rating out to? Oh my god.
You should rate in too.
What do we got? Someone doing some
Um,
TTRPG.
Let's see a little bit of let's see some shenaniganry.
Let's see. Oh, I don't actually have anyone doing D&D at the moment. Robear's doing a rerun. Let's go into the tag itself.
Oh no, Janelle's online. Boss
Janelle-
Jellybean.
Oh, Boss Jellybean, hell yeah. Is that just
Yeah.
Boss Jellybean as their user?
You bet your butt it is.
Heck yeah, I love them. They're
Here,
actually
I'll
going to
grab you the
guest
link.
pretty soon, actually.
Message. There you go. There's the link.
Yep, I've got that there. So let's go right there. Give them a follow as well. They're actually going to come on stream in a week or two, actually. I need to check the schedule for it, but they're going to play. They're going to play with us for a session or so in the coming weeks. So, show them some love. Do
Hell
maybe
yeah.
some some nat 20s in the chat. Let them know we came, and we'll see you next week. I'll see you later today.
No, guys, make the raid message. I committed funny business.
Oh yeah, I've committed funny business.
Do it.
I committed
Good
funny business in
message.
Vallaki. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, see you later, everyone.
Yeah. Goodbye forever.